Doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been whacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers.
Lollygaggers.
Diamond dogs have struck again.
Little prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back after a week off. It feels like forever.
Yeah, a little bit.
Forever. So,
it was a hiatus.
Hiatus. Is that what they call it? A hiatus? Hiatus.
Said,
had to get back for Sweets Week, though.
There's a lot going on this week, isn't there? We actually had to make some edits to the show.
Edits.
Oh,
yeah. Edits, yeah. A lot of stuff going on this week.
So we're not going to talk about baseball at all, right?
Yeah.
Thank God.
So anyway, let's start off how we start every week. We got Ed, Glenn, or not Ed, Eric, Tim's here with us tonight again, and also Willie, and Jason's sitting in the corner.
The operations guy over here.
Yeah. So let's start off how we start every week. How was your week, Ed? Or weeks.
Let's see. It's been weeks, yeah. Yes. Oh, I had a big week last week. Pretty sure you guys all saw it on my MySpace page. Little League tryouts. So,
did you make it?
Yeah, I identify as an 11-year-old shortstop pitcher now. So I clubbed 5 homers in the first game. Dude, it was like hitting off a tee. Those little guys, they can't even throw spinners. I'm like, no spinners. Serve that shit up here, man.
Wait, you're allowed to be on a baseball field with kids?
Well, I identify as a kid now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's run down our first. Throw that ball again, meat. That's a bad down.
like that guy. What's my picture on the thing? Kenny.
Keep throwing. I'll keep hitting it.
Yeah.
Kid's crying.
He called me meat, Mom.
Mom, huh? Send her over here. She's single? Yeah. So hopefully ESPN will recognize my accomplishments and honor me, since I'm a brave 11-year-old who overcame traditional societal ageism to finally play against the opponents I most closely identify with. I already got a scholarship from the University of Penn. Sorry.
Can we keep him on a pitch count tonight?
That's a good one.
Lefty.
Eric, how was your weeks?
Nowhere near as good as Ed's. Yeah. I haven't been here in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't know what the hell I've been doing. This weekend was totally different than I expected. I was supposed to be sitting in the cold for multiple soccer games in Rockford, and thank goodness Logan wasn't feeling well this weekend, so I didn't sit in the cold and watch any soccer games.
Wow.
I sat at my house and watched sports, which was kind of cool. Final Four was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch my stupid kid play games.
No, I feel bad for him. He wasn't feeling well, so he missed basically the whole weekend.
There's a ton of kids sick right now.
Bad cold, just a bad cold. He was feeling dizzy and all kinds of stuff, but
probably all that Benadryl you put in his orange juice.
That and in his Friday morning whooping I usually give him. It kind of
get over here.
Yeah, get over here, kid. So yeah, it's I kind of miss being here. It's been a few weeks. I had some business travel, and then I came back from that feeling like crap myself. So our family's been cursed with some sickness. So I'm here now to spread. I'm here now to spread the joy.
Tim.
I had a good couple weeks. Watched an incredible national championship women's game Sunday. Yesterday.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
A couple weeks of euchre, didn't do so well thanks to Tony and scoring 1 point. So I watched Daisy Jones and the Six. It's on Amazon Prime. It was
good?
Yeah, a lot better than I thought it would be.
That's a movie or a show?
It's a show, 10 episodes. It's about a fictional rock band that had a couple of hits, a couple albums, and
Daisy Jones and the Six?
Yep.
Is it only one season?
Yeah.
Oh, I like those shows.
Yeah. So
short and to the point.
10 episodes, got through it through the weekend, so it was pretty awesome. Yeah.
He looks interviewing the coach of UConn right now, Hurley. He looks like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Like he's about to go on stage,
especially with the t-shirt, t-shirt and blazer look, and he's just like
at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah. He's like, so this morning I wasn't,
I think he opened up for Kevin Farley.
Yeah, nice.
Kevin Farley.
And I went day drinking with Willie Saturday. So
and you're still here to talk about it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. Well, at least you got a ride home.
Yeah. That's debatable.
Awkward.
Yeah, he tried to.
Willie, how was your week?
I had a good couple weeks. I went to.
Well, I'm glad you're still alive.
Did the truck finally showed?
It did.
Okay,
it did show. It did show like a 5:35. It took about a half hour. to get
I
it
looked
loaded.
for like 10 minutes for some sort of meme of an old man waiting for a truck, and I could not. The Google search: old man waiting for truck, guy with a crazy old beard, Christopher Lloyd waiting for a truck. I couldn't find anything. Nothing.
I had like a wire hooked up to get it here quicker.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture I saw of a guy that looked kind of like Willie, but with a really nice, clean-cut beard, and he was in way better shape?
He was way younger, too.
Like Willie's grandson, you mean?
White beard.
The unknown child.
Oh, jeez.
I went to Green Bay a couple weeks ago and played in the state dart ball tournament. We pretty much sucked, but had a good time there. And let's see, what else did I get lost? No, I didn't. No.
Get lost.
Yeah, the day is young.
No one did, tried to ditch me or anything that I recall. They may have. I don't know.
We did not have many silver alerts this weekend because I always get worried. It's like silver alerts. Like, oh shit, what Willie do now?
I block those.
First thing I do is like check Starlight.
Right.
Or Scotty's not open. He's probably sitting on the porch waiting. Go on. Scooter, you had a busy couple of weeks.
Do you guys know when Willie's younger, it used to be called a new fashion? Anyway,
He invented that drink, didn't he? Guys, check out this new drink.
It's a new fashion.
So simple. Simple syrup. That's what we'll call it.
Wow. Have you guys ever heard of an orange? They're brand new.
You can eat those?
Don't eat the rind. Don't eat the rind. Take that off first.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Now they're prunes. Really.
This stuff is so bitter. We should call it bitters. Call that one guy in Wisconsin.
Man, I drank the whole bottle. I'm fucked up. This took us through Prohibition.
Let's take it to Washington Island.
It's medicinal.
I can see better. Anyhow, I went to Reno 2 weeks ago, and I went to Madison this past weekend. So,
which one's better?
Reno was a dump, to be honest.
I've never been to Reno.
Don't go.
I've been to Laughlin.
It's not worth it.
Everybody I talk to says it's a dump.
I would go back to bowl there because the bowling stadium was awesome. It was cool. It was pretty cool in there.
But the casinos sucked then, or what?
It wasn't bad.
It's probably like Laughlin.
It wasn't bad. It was just not. It was
little dives.
It was okay. The hotel was nice. The rooms were nice. I had nothing wrong with that. But it's just we all agreed the city wasn't anything special. I mean,
did you go to Tahoe or how far was that?
No, just you could see the mountains and you could see Tahoe from there. But no, we didn't go up there.
Isn't there? What's the saying for Reno? Isn't it the best little,
the biggest little city in the world?
Little city
I have
in the world.
a picture in front of the sign. So,
yeah. Oh, we should frame it.
The sign was a nice part of the town. And then Madison's last weekend. Bowling wasn't so good. Friend, my teammate Jeff Jankowski had a .299.
Is that right?
Yeah, shot a .752 in a team event.
Wow. So $2.99. That's when you missed the last
had
roll.
One pin left in his last ball. Yeah.
Oh, and then did he throw shit around?
What did he leave? 10 pin, 5 pin?
It was like a 6.
6 pin.
I don't think I tripped it. Yeah, he kind of tugged it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, he tugged. I think 6.
He's good at tugging.
Yeah. So Mark shot decent. I shot not very good at all. I shot decent in team, but I didn't shoot good at all.
Is this like the playoffs or the end of season? What was
it was just state tournament.
Just tournaments.
State tournament and a national tournament was out there. Actually, bumped my average up to a 180. From last year, I only shot 164 in nationals. This year, I had a 181 with a 114 and a 140 game.
Wow.
Yeah. So I shot pretty good all around.
But
me and Glenn we're in second place for standard doubles.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my 140 game the last game. But I mean, we're in second. But that's cool. We're in second place for a minute. Standard is the second level. Regular is like the higher. I mean, I'm regular, but Glenn was just under, so he brought us down just enough to be in regular. So
Glenn always brings people down.
It was cool though. He bowled well then, but
He's
overall, nobody really bowled.
What's his handicap in this podcast?
But it's like different like oil patterns you have to
like Sandy
figure
Lyles.
out, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It
like Sandy
it wasn't
Lyles.
bad. It just the started out singles doubles was awesome. Doubles, the balls were moving and stuff, and all of a sudden you couldn't get the ball in the lane.
Yeah.
It was nuts. It was crazy.
Did he say balls were moving?
Year before it was too oily. This year the ball was like a dragster. I was like, holy crap! I couldn't help it.
Oily balls moving. I love this conversation.
That wasn't even bowling.
I'm gonna guess somebody like me would bowl much better on that because I have no idea what I'm doing anyways.
Maybe.
So the ball would just be going like this down the thing.
It's like the one time I beat him up in Door County, so because the lanes were fast.
They were dry.
Dry, yeah.
So many things.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Dry balls, oily balls.
Willie knows balls.
Willie makes a lot of things dry.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Especially my humor.
Makes a mean new fashion, though, I'll tell you that.
So tonight we're going to talk about the MLB predictions for awards and who's going to do what this year. We're also going to talk a little bit. Well, I got the NBA standings up today. We'll talk about that for a second.
Yes.
NCAA tournament. We are doing the show on Monday, so the game's being played tonight. And we'll talk a little about the women's tournament. That's going to be part of, I'm sure, someone's good, bad, or ugly, maybe. And then, that's what we got tonight. Maybe a little NFL talk. Yeah.
You mean Aaron Rodgers talk?
Yeah, the more came up this week. So we'll have that
Was
for
there really?
last week. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I've been trying to stay
the
away from
Packers
that.
aren't going to get much from it at this
No.
point. It's going away fast.
No.
So anyway, we'll start with bad or ugly, or who wants to go first tonight? Eric. Yeah, Eric. You go first.
Eric?
You haven't been here in a few weeks.
Yeah, what are we doing?
You start with what you want. Ugly, good, or bad, or ugly, bad, or good. Good or ugly. We'll go to one of those. Sorry.
I guess I'll take the good here to start with, and I got some good friends that live in San Diego. In fact, they're 3 blocks from San Diego State campus. So, and he's a huge fan. He's texted me today. He said he couldn't eat. It's that exciting moment as a fan, which we've been there. Well, maybe not Willie, but where you have the anticipation of your potential championship coming. So, that game on Saturday, and it was so crazy. Logan and I were watching it, and my Hulu Live pooped out right before that last time out. It just shut down. I restarted it like 5 times. I couldn't get any streaming. So we actually had to watch it, the ending of that game, kind of after the fact. But that was so exciting. I mean, that was such an unbelievable shot.
Yeah, it was great.
So you're looking at me like you recorded it and you haven't seen it yet. San Diego State won.
Actually, we were watching the bar and the TV froze there too.
Did it really?
But it went back on right away.
Yeah, my Hulu froze, but huge moment. So my good is the San Diego State Aztecs just getting to the national championship as they're the 5 seed. I mean, that's
mid-major.
Mid-major. Yeah. They were the first Mountain West team to even make the Elite 8, and here now they are in the championship. So, good coaching pedigree, good team. I mean, I think they're, that other Florida Atlantic team was a little bit kind of over the top for me as far as some of the attitudes and stuff. But so I don't know. I'm happy for my friends. So San Diego State Aztecs. Boom. Hope they win tonight.
So someone picked them to go to the championship game. I wasn't really sure who it was.
From the get-go?
No. 2 weeks ago when we were doing predictions for. You wrote them down. Remember?
Yeah, we probably lost that.
I was gonna say, did anybody have them in their bracket going Elite 8, Final 4?
I forgot who we picked. Yeah, I forgot.
I picked San Diego State to go to
I
the
thought we
final,
picked
so.
Gonzaga.
Final. The 8 we had left. Yeah, I forgot. I did. What did I do with that?
Oh Christ!
One
I
job,
can't
Scott.
find
I
it.
don't know.
Nobody's listening anyway.
Right.
He didn't even pick a word of the day either.
What? Phrase of the day.
Whatever it is.
You're all really good at
We did that one time, and then every week. Did you pick one? No.
But yet we play the Pee Wee Herman thing. I play it all night for all I care. It's hilarious. Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That and Benny Hill.
I'm sorry.
So who's next? Good.
Timmy.
My good is no number 1 seeds in the Elite 8, Final 4, final game since seeding started in 1979. So first time ever, no number 1 seeds.
I think you might have to get used to that too. It's going to happen a lot. I think number one seeds will be back, but I think you're going to have maybe 1 or 2 each time now if you get that. And the women's tournament the same way.
Right.
I think the Final Four had no number one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. South Carolina was number
South Carolina,
one.
yeah.
And Virginia Tech, but they had no number ones in the championship, obviously.
Right.
So both championships, no number ones,
right.
men and women. And LSU's first championship. We'll talk about that, though. Willie,
Willard.
I think your name is.
I'm gonna keep it general here, so people can like expand upon it. But I'm just gonna say
10 Hut.
Expand. There you go. I'm gonna say NCAA women's basketball in general.
Yes.
Just in general, I think all around. I mean, I just didn't watch just the finals. I watched some other games as well, and there's a lot of good games out there.
So is it a much better product than the WNBA?
Oh, I doubt it. And WNBA it's the same concept. You got the best players playing WNBA basketball.
Right.
It's just it's a different game, like college basketball is.
No, but but in college football used to be better than the NFL. I mean, for years.
But you don't have the better players play at the
Well,
pro
I'm not
levels.
saying. Yeah, I'm saying is it a better entertainment value? Is there more people watching it?
Oh,
WNBA gets what 400 people.
They
a
had
game
10 million watch that game yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a nice boost by some top tier players playing out.
Do the WNBA get that kind of following? I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
that's what I thought.
No,
okay.
But that may change with some of the new players coming in, especially Caitlin Clark. She's got to stay for another year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which possibly too, but
Right.
why would she go? Well, if she keeps doing what she's doing, she's gonna make money. But there's some players that make more NIL money than they would if they go to the
And that
WNBA.
includes men too. There's a lot of men that are making it more that might not have a chance being in the NBA and they're getting money
Right.
now. Like
Yeah.
you got kids that are freshmen or coming out of high school getting money.
Right.
Well, how many guys even get drafted? It's only like 60 something, isn't it? Now it's just 2 rounds, right?
NBA's 2 rounds, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but you'll
you
get
got-
guys like Fred Van Vliet that'll be a free agent. who's
And
gonna
they'll
get-
go to the D League, a lot of guys, or G League, whatever
Right.
they call it now. I don't know what they call it now.
But still, I mean, only 60 guys get drafted, so you got to figure in college, hundreds are getting paid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's better than they're ever going to do. This is their pinnacle.
Right. I think that's when you're going to see more like these second-tiered prospects staying in school to make money because they'll probably make more money staying in school for NIL than getting like a 4th-round contract from the NFL.
Yeah. Can you imagine now maybe say like a basketball, like a say Tony Bennett type guy when we were younger, would he be getting paid to go? Well, I mean, his dad was his coach, so that's kind of a weird one. But some of these guys are in these tiny schools, like say Seth Curry. Would he be getting money to go to one of the big schools then, or nowadays?
No, because Curry's knocked, he was injury prone because he still had
Bad ankles.
feet problem. Yeah, he had ankle problems.
Okay.
So, plus he was really undersized. He didn't grow either until like his junior.
I think the NIL is totally different. NIL is totally going to make it. Obviously, it's going to make it actually where the bigger schools don't get all the best players anymore. I think it's going to change it.
Because you think, say,
I
somebody.
think
Changing the
happened.
landscape.
I mean,
Yeah,
look
it's-
at-
you see it right now.
Right,
Yeah.
Florida Atlantic,
Yeah.
San Diego State, Connecticut all have major transfers. So
Yep.
So they got a chance to get the guys that would be back up at Duke or say Kentucky, or like in the old days.
right,
Well,
and
and
they're bringing them in and paying them because they weren't getting shit there.
right.
they also, if they
Not
go
even
into
playing
a,
time.
if they go into a smaller market where the school like at FAU or something like that, where there's big business too,
Right.
and there's businessmen that are willing to pay them some
Yeah,
bucks, and they like them from a local. Look at this. We started talking about Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
She's Miss Iowa. I mean, they love her there. She's from there. They love her there. There's some business probably that is willing to give her a ton of money.
Absolutely.
And
she's
like you said, maybe it's more. Yeah, she's probably already getting it.
Can they
And
accept
is
like
it
a-
more than what she's going to get if she, when she gets drafted to go in the WNBA?
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Right now, yes.
So why not
because-
stay a couple more years?
Exactly.
I have to stay they're paying me $1 million at that car dealership.
Can
or
they, I was
whatever.
going to say, can they just give her like a truck and anything else to it? I don't know what the rules are now.
I think it's all it's a free for all now. I believe.
You get cash.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy your own
Yeah,
truck.
there's a University of Miami basketball player that's.
You'd rather get it as a gift, though.
He's getting like
for
one-
tax purposes.
1.2 million from a Lamborghini dealership in Coral Gables. So.
Well, that I don't know. I see what you're saying. Just gift it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like
if,
a
I don't know.
gift.
I don't think you can.
I think there's
gotta be
some
cash.
laws
You
on
have
it.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
you still have. I think you still have to.
It's a contract.
Right, represent
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
company.
It's like a payment.
Right.
You're getting paid money for doing something. and
So
they're gonna
Reggie
take out
Bush
taxes.
would still get screwed on this deal.
Well, but the Lamborghini dealership's paying them. Well, I'll pay you $2 million, but you have to drive this Lamborghini around town
and do
but
commercials.
I'm going to give you a 75% discount on it.
Right.
Maybe you can,
Oh my
you can
God,
get creative with it.
Is this going to create monsters? Some 18-year-old kid in a Lamborghini driving around,
Yeah, but I don't think these big schools are going to be able to hog all this talent because look at
It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, look at North Carolina right now. They got 6 guys transferring out. So what's going on there?
Yeah.
For one.
Okay.
So,
but you have one superstar on that one team, like a Florida Atlantic or something like that. They can, some business will pay them millions.
Florida Atlantic. I think that was a team that the coach is pissed off because everybody's like poaching his players right now.
Right.
Going, hey, you need to come here. More.
He needs to walk around the city and campaign all the business people to pay these guys more than.
I
mean, come on.
Where's Florida Atlantic?
It's in Florida.
On the Atlantic side of Florida.
So it's like Daytona up that way, or
it's not Boca, is it?
Hey, Sparky.
It might be
Florida Atlantic.
It might be Boca.
so that's
I know the
West Palm Beach.
That's West Palm, right?
Yeah,
there.
West Palm and Boca. That's all in the same. And Fort
It's
Lauderdale's
nice area.
near
Yeah,
there, too.
I went to Deerfield Beach. It's all the same area right there.
I've been to Boca.
A lot of
Del
old
Boca Vista. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Yes, there's a lot of loaded New York people that moved down there.
Yeah.
Remember that one school from Florida?
It's a
They went to
cesspool.
the
Golf
Sweet
course?
16
Florida
golf course.
yeah.
And then coach ended up going out to
USC.
UCLA. Was it USC?
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't they go further? Didn't they go all the way to the Final Four? That Coastal.
I think they were Sweet 16.
No.
They
They were
were
just Sweet
15
16?
seed.
They just showed like 3 5 seeds have went to the Final Four or something, or a championship, and all lost.
But no, they were 15 Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah, they didn't make it to the Final Four.
No, the 5 seeds never have because Rolly Massimino was lower than
6
that.
is 1, 8
Yeah,
is
there was
1.
an 8.
Eight?
Villanova,
It was 8,
yeah.
Right.
So I think they were
Just the 5s, that's what they must
the
have
5s
been.
can't have number 1. Yeah.
Well, UConn won it not that long ago as a 5 or a 6.
14.
Have to be a 6 then.
Yeah, it wasn't a 5.
Oh, because
Or a
you're
4.
saying a 5 is never
won.
That's crazy.
They know if only
Think
4
about
or
that.
5s have made it to this point. This will be the 5th 5.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
So
Good topic, Willie.
Yeah. We're still on good, right?
Yeah. Scott.
yeah, my good is I had one, but I'll talk about him later anyway. But I'm gonna go with Caitlin Clark.
Awesome.
Caitlin Clark. She she has. I think college basketball was because of her this tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think any player was as big as her. I thought she should have been a tournament MVP, even though they lost.
Absolutely.
I thought there was no question. Nobody else should have got that award. I think it would have been funny if she would have got it. She deserved it. She has the reason she's so good is the range she has to shoot the ball. It's incredible.
Right.
I mean,
Do you think Kendrick Perkins would have had a heart attack if she would have got it?
yeah. And I guess we can go to the bad part of this too. Is that if anybody saw the game last night during the game, Angel Reese, who's a very good player in her own right, did the what is that called?
John Cena Can't See Me.
He can't see me. Now, Kate Clark did it early in the tournament to a girl from Louisville, but she did it 2 times across faces. The girl was walking by her and did it, and that's all she did once. Okay, and that's wrong. I get it. You shouldn't be showing up people, and that's fine. But the girl on Angel Reese did it on the foul line, standing next to her with like 50 seconds left, pointed her finger. Game was over. She purposely walked from her team and walked toward her and did it again, pointed her finger. And today, the uproar is there's 2 sides saying, well, why can't she do it if she did it before to somebody else? I don't agree that Caitlin Clark was a victim here. Okay, I'm not going to say that. But I don't think the big picture here is seen. Let me ask you guys a question that if you don't watch women's basketball, you can't answer it. But what I've saw the last couple weeks, if LSU did not have Angel Reese, could they still be in that same position possibly without her? And I think they could.
They could.
There's an outside chance.
Yeah.
Iowa does not have Caitlin Clark. They are not even in a tournament.
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, this is she was that good.
Yes.
I think for that team.
She
Her
drags that team.
And the thing about her passing, she gets that ball to 3-point line. Do you see those like bullet passes to that
Oh, yeah.
to that down to the? Anyways, like that girl dribbled like 3 times the whole tournament. They're big post player. You know why she didn't have to dribble? Because the passes were on her hip, and she had to take every time those passes, and they were like
Cesano?
fastballs.
And
Yeah.
isn't it weird? You think those passes are not going to hit, and they hit. She hits those players
Yeah.
every single time in stride.
Yeah.
And what upsets me, you can be upset and all that, but when you're the best player on one team, And another game has to realize game. After the game, Angel Reese went over and hugged her and said, "Great game." They ignored him. That whole team did not shake their hands. And I think it's traditional, like almost like hockey in these games. They actually shake hands. These two teams, I think, will shake hands after the game tonight.
Yeah,
I usually do.
They better.
And it's weird. I mean, these teams, LSU had nothing to do with this team. And it was just a really weird situation. And today it came out. Now, you called us this all year. We're this and that. Who called you this? I mean,
oh yeah, I saw that.
If you're mentally preparing yourself to get better, that's fine. But Dawn Staley started the other night. Dawn Staley, you're a great coach. You were a great player. You were out-coached and outdone that game because you out offensive rebound, 20 offensive rebounds more than the other team, and you lose. That's on you.
And didn't make any adjustments either.
Yes, that's on you as a team. That's not on. I don't know. For Dawn Staley, it became a race issue, and it did.
Right.
And it was incredible. Why can't we just go 2 hours, 3 hours in a day without bringing – it was two good basketball teams. You got beat by a good basketball team and a very good player. Instead of giving her respect, that's all she talked about how they were disrespected, and they call us thugs and bullies. Well, they called you bullies because you played like that.
Right.
And that's fine. I have no problem with that. But you know what? I always survived the storm.
Right.
I just don't get it, the whole thing. I don't understand it. I don't want to get into because there's a lot I could say. I don't want to say a lot of this stuff because I'm going to flip it. I'm going to tell you right now. If Caitlin Clark, who's the best player from South Carolina?
I can't think of her name.
Boston.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If that was her on the line next to Gabriel, they would have hugged after the game. I guarantee. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
So the Caitlin Clark doing the Cena thing.
Yes.
When she first did it, was that other girl's trademark thing that she does?
No, she was, and I get what they're saying. She did it, so it shouldn't be.
She did it against Louisville, right?
Yeah, against Haley Litch.
So
and they're best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they played on national teams together all the time.
So did this?
So maybe Haley was talking crap to her the whole game.
Probably.
Holly Rose said to her today. She told her she goes, "You're down 15 points. Shut up." During the game, and she goes, and they're great friends because they played.
So did the LSU girl know that she did that same move?
Oh, I think she did.
Yeah.
So it was intentionally to show her up. Where when Caitlin did it, it wasn't to show up her friend, as you're saying.
No, it was. Well, I'm not going to defend Caitlin Clark. She was wrong.
Right.
But that other girl also did that then, the girl that she showed up.
But I had a problem.
So there's three of them then. Why didn't the first one?
Haley girl didn't do it. Just Caitlin Clark.
And she got into
so if you did
another team too.
So if you did, it's essentially doing the belt warm. What's that stupid fucking thing Rogers does?
Double check or discount.
So if you went
check?
into Green Bay, so that's his thing is discount double check. You go into Green Bay, stand on the Green Bay thing, go do this, and then shit on the fucking Green Bay thing. That's essentially what she's doing is to show her up in her home in front of her home fans.
Right.
That's the difference. She wasn't doing it to the other girl to show her up in front of her fans like that and do that other girl. So she did the icky shuffle. And then Caitlin Clark did the icky shuffle, and then to do something afterwards.
I don't have a problem with her being bad. I have a problem with Caitlin Clark. I mean, I have a problem with both doing it. Don't get me wrong, but the thing with Reese is that she did it like
after the fact, after winning,
which is fine.
Yeah.
That's not the problem I have with it.
It was taunting.
It's taunting.
All
yeah,
it was.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And
she did it on purpose to show her up afterwards.
But Caitlin Clark did it too. I mean, she did it. She was showing up that girl. She was not. It was all.
But it wasn't that girl's signature move again.
Well, that's not her signature. It was just she did it once in the whole tournament.
Right.
So this other girl knew that she did this once, so she did it.
And I think it's a form of jealousy.
Oh, for sure it is.
I mean,
it's a culture thing too.
That LSU team only had one player on their team, and they're all transfers.
Yeah, 9 transfers on that team.
9 transfers.
One girl was kicked off. What's her name? Kim
Mulkey.
Kim Mulkey's Baylor team.
Yes, yeah.
Got kicked off a Rutgers team, and then they brought her back here. That girl did not want to smile at all.
No,
I feel bad for her. She looks like a very unhappy person.
Yeah.
I mean, she was on the podium and she was not smiling a bit. I was kind of like, how can't she? She looked. I mean, all the other girls were smiling, happy, hugging, and she's like stone faced. And then she talked. She smiled a little bit. It was almost like this chip. You okay? Breathe, man.
Yeah, and what has Mulkey said about any of this?
Well, the fish stinks from the head down. So I mean, you look at her antics.
Well, Milky, she's a great coach. She's 4 championships, but the thing, what bothers me is the way she dresses. It's not. But it's not about you, man.
Right.
Dress the coach. Does Gino Auriemma go out there in a plaid coat and a bow tie or does
Bobby Knight wear the red shirt?
Pat Summitt go out there? the craziest thing she wore was an orange blazer.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
or orange jump.
This
or
lady's going out there with
pantsuit.
fur coming off her coat for one game. This game she looked like a disco ball. I'm like,
Right. You're not coming out with the T-shirt that says "I'm the king."
yeah, and then she screams as much. She screams as much as she can.
Right. So that will be something else I'll touch on later about the officiating in that game.
Oh God, that was terrible. Yeah. So that was okay. So I took.
Was that your good, bad, and ugly?
That was my good. Yeah, that was a couple.
That's pretty good.
Ed hasn't even done as good yet.
I think
Life.
And I will say one more thing. I don't think. And I'm going to say this just because I've seen very good players. We've all seen good players in our lives at all different levels. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I was in a championship game yesterday, the viewership wouldn't have been as high. South Carolina and LSU wouldn't have been as high. I'm going to tell you that.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
my
totally
guess.
agree. Yeah.
Because you're not getting. Boston's a great player. Reese is a great player. You know, Angel Reese missed like 4 layups yesterday.
Yeah.
4 layups. Okay, and the girl from Boston, she's good. But none of these girls. The thing is, and these people are saying it's nothing to do with who she, whatever. She just her shooting range is incredible. She's shooting from 30 feet out, logo shots, and she steps up. She's just hitting these shots clean. It's not even. It's like, oh my God.
And she's a sophomore.
Junior.
A junior.
Right.
But that's why I said
she averaged the longest 3-pointers in women's college basketball.
Yeah, and she's
probably
the highest,
in men's college
she's the highest
basketball from the
scorer
shots
ever
I
in the
saw.
tournament.
Yeah.
Although I will say this,
Men or women.
there's a disclaimer here. Cheryl Swoops, who was 2, did it in 5 games.
Right.
Oh.
Because it used to be when the tournament used to have a bye or 48 teams or something like that. So she didn't have 5. So
Yeah, but
to me,
she
Swoops
passed up Glenn frickin' Rice.
Swoops is still a champ to me. I gave it to her, but
Yeah.
but
She's going to be a generational player.
Clark helped all these girls get on the stage. All these girls that went, people watched it more because of her. And trust me, it was because of her.
So,
Absolutely.
So we're all in agreement here. I did not watch the games, but I saw some of the highlights. That this is the best college, tournament ever for girls.
I'd say it is.
Right up there.
I don't know.
I think
the most watched.
Most anticipated.
That's what I'm saying.
Best game? No,
I
because
watched
not the best
a half
game.
hour, and that's a lot.
I watched the whole game. Yeah.
Half hour
Me
of the whole
and
tournament.
Sienna's friend came over. And
I watched the highlights, and that's twice as much as I usually watch on it.
Yeah.
You got home that early?
Yeah, I was on like 2:30.
I'm going to put this out there. How long? I'm just saying this because there's precedent set before a guy plays in this tournament in the Final Four.
I'm
In
gonna
what
pick him. I'm
tournament?
gonna pick him as player of the game then.
What, for women?
Yep.
For a transgender?
Yep. How long? Is it going to be next year? Or is it going to be 2 years?
I would say in the next 5 years.
Yep, you're going to have one in dunking over people in a championship game.
Women are already dunking in the game now.
Are they really?
Yeah.
No way. I gotta start watching.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah. What am I missing?
Oh my God!
No,
San Diego State's getting smoked.
Are they? Game's over. 2-0.
So I'll make that my.
No,
did you do good yet?
No,
he hasn't done a good yet. We got.
It's already. I gotta be at work.
This is gonna be a 5-hour show.
Thanks a lot.
Go.
I gotta be at work in a half an hour.
Let's see. Let's do a lightning round.
Okay, no, I'll do a quick one here.
We got. Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Go.
So my good is Charles Barkley. The other day he was asked. This must have been during the tournament, and he did an interview. I think it might have been 60 Minutes or something. And they were like, "Why do you suppose people want to listen to you?" And Charles laughs. He's like, and he goes, "I think they know that I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be fair. I don't have a hidden agenda. Not many people on TV that you can say that about." And I mean, it's all true.
I like Chuck.
Yeah,
love Chuck. Love him.
Again, it goes back. There's tons of people that we know. There's a couple in politics. They just say whatever they say. And for some reason, some people don't like what they say, but you still have to respect that they're telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to getting everything on TV is bullshit.
Well, I think the big difference when you say stuff like that is that instead of just talking and saying your opinion, there's a way you can say it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Charles
talking
is not
down to you,
mean.
but I'm just
Right.
going to say, here's what I think.
Right.
Disagree. If not, let's still have a drink and have a good time. It doesn't matter. We don't
Charles isn't mean about it. He just says what he says.
Yes.
Because I got a whole story about John McEnroe and Serena. I watched a whole story about that. You know, when he said she'd ranked 700th against the men, and they wanted him, put up on a gallows, for saying that. And,
I think she'd be higher than 700.
I don't think so.
I
I don't think she'd even be 700.
She should step up and play somebody.
She
then.
came out and said something like that. She goes,
Yeah,
I can't.
I don't even think she'd be 700th.
I think she kind of
strong.
agreed with it in a way.
She
right?
did.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I think it was.
if you ever see her
it was
mixed doubles and guys are just hitting serves right by her
it
and
was
she can't
the
even get a
medium.
club
It
on
was
them.
the media that made it like it was.
Oh, they made this big thing out of it. He was just
telling
telling the truth.
The media did that?
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Serena didn't really care about it. She's like, whatever.
No, and he even said, Serena, he goes, Serena, I love you. So all these things, and they kept pushing him, like, are you going to apologize? And he's like, no, and they're like, well, where would you finish? He goes, well, I'm 58, and I'm, I was number one in the world for 3 years. He goes, I'd probably finish 1200th now. He goes, there's 3 guys at my club that can beat me,
like the Jordan thing he said.
Yeah.
When Jordan goes, how would you guys fare against the Curry's 74 and whatever team? And Curry, he goes, well, we probably win by 2 or 3. Only by 2 or 3? Well, yeah, we're all in the 60s.
Yeah.
I love that. That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
And it's kind of that
if he
thing.
didn't say it, whoever made it up is even better.
Yeah, there was I think there was an old story. It was Ty Cobb. What'd you hit now? He goes, I don't know, probably, 310. 310? You averaged 360 for your career. Yeah, but I'm like 64 years old now. Yeah, it's the same thing. That joke's been going around, I think, for a long time.
So, Eric, you're bad.
We're at bad?
Yeah.
Oof. I want to try to keep this quick, but I really couldn't come up with a bad. So my bad is a question. Is it bad? And you brought this up earlier. Is it bad that we're watching a 5 and a 4 in the national championship? And that's good. So go ahead and answer all the questions. We didn't have a single top 3 seed in the Final Four. There was none in the Elite. No 1 seeds in the Elite 8, or was there one? No.
None.
No, Sweet 16, there was only one.
Right.
There was only one. That was Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love the parody. We've embraced the parody for years. We love the Cinderella stories and stuff. Is there anything bad about it? Is it not fair that like Iowa loses in the first round and Arizona loses in the first round? I mean, are we getting the best? Are we getting the two? Do we have the 2 best teams in the country right now?
I do. I think so.
I don't know if you can't say it, but I will say it doesn't matter.
No.
They did what they had to do.
Right. What if it was college football? What would we be thinking the same? Like if we had 2 obscure teams playing in the national championship, would that be?
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
That won't happen because
it's
college
just
football's
such a
so
different,
built different.
The
it's
SEC,
so built, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have like the SEC and the ACC and the Big Ten.
And Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. You're going to try to say. Well, I mean, Michigan's catching up.
No. Michigan and Wisconsin now what they're doing, you never know. They might be better next year. Yeah.
Right.
So.
And I'm not saying that it is bad. I actually have always liked it, but I questioned it a little bit throughout at different times in the tournament. I'm like, God, is this really right? I mean, this is right that Purdue won 31 games or whatever, and
in a bad conference anyway.
Yeah, I guess, or it's the style of play. They weren't used to the style of play that they went up against in that first round.
They didn't make adjustments. Matt Painter.
And so that
they might have been out. They might have been up all night playing cards. They weren't ready, because they're not
overlooking
used
the
to.
team. Yeah.
So could part of this be not that I don't want there to be parity, but should there be less interconference games and more like out of conference games so you could get exposed to some of these teams you're going to play and make it a little bit
in college you can schedule these teams, so
right.
like Michigan
State's
Tom Izzo was notorious for playing the hardest schedule you can play because it benefits you at the end.
And he'll look at other conferences that are mid-majors, that teams that can get hot.
And that's why people are like, Michigan State, why did they get in all the time? They started season 2 and 3. Yeah, but they lost to Duke, Gonzaga, North Carolina, Gonzaga. They played all these top 5 teams, and they went 2 and 3.
Yeah,
right.
No, a lot of teams would have gone 0 and 5 in that stretch, and now they ended the conference at 14 and 6. Oh, why are they in?
Mm-hmm. Because they won like 10 in a row, right?
Yeah, they get hot. Yeah,
because they're and they played pretty well. They moved pretty far, and that was but you play those tough.
They got to have the talent in order to get hot like that anyway.
Right.
So I think to sum up is it bad? It's only bad to us knuckleheads that are trying to fill out our brackets and just do shitty. I mean, I've never had a worse bracket in my life than I did this year. Yeah. If I'm not in 1,000th place in your pools, I'm
in last.
Are you in dead
Do
last?
I get my $5 back?
What?
No.
I stopped looking.
I didn't do it.
I didn't even
You
look.
owe me $30 too.
Yeah, I do.
After the first round, I stopped looking to see where I was at in the standings.
I haven't looked at all. Yeah,
jerk.
I don't think
$5 for last place. I did that on purpose.
I don't think it's bad at all to the casual basketball fan, maybe, and the advertisers because you're not getting, the blue bloods, but like hardcore basketball fan, they love this.
What's the word for the old heads? They're like the Like you like it the way it is. What's that word? Not the old
Wilsons?
No, not the old traditionalists.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
They probably hate
Traditionalists,
this.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Right.
But, in any sport, look at all the way. You go to the NFL, Major League Baseball, do the top 2 teams that started the year that everybody figured were going to win ever finish it?
Way better chance percentages than this.
I don't know.
Way better.
I think the NFL is and people don't want to. I think
parody.
the NFL is the parody league.
Yeah.
People want to be.
Sure.
People want to be the NFL.
I think college basketball is going to start being like
Yes.
that. Look at LSU with 9 transfers and win the championship.
I don't think college football will ever get like that. I don't think it can because you're still going to have the 12 guys that are better than their 6 good guys.
Right.
And basketball is different. You can have 1 or 2 people. Well, Caitlin Clark, for example, one person gets hot, plays really well,
Right.
can carry a team somewhere, make everybody else better.
I think in college football, you're still going to have those outlier teams like Cincinnati that'll crash the party every once in a while where you have.
Well, but now they're not much of a party crasher anymore. They've established themselves. But I see what you're saying.
But you gotta
you got to
have that one team.
Yeah, you
got to
break a few rules and then
Boise State,
they've been there.
TCU.
But in football, you have to rely on people to vote for you too.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
This tournament, I know there's a couple teams
AI.
that don't get in, but 68 teams, when this starts, have a chance.
Right.
Okay, football, 4. And they're going to change that, but only to 8 or whatever it is. So still you're going to have a 9th team. Going to be like, well, what about me?
Right.
I mean.
But if you had a tournament in college football, I don't think it would go like this.
No.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic's not going to all of a sudden beat Alabama.
No.
If they even have a football team there.
FAU has, Florida.
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Lane Kiffin.
Didn't
Oh, yeah,
Didn't
that's
NFL,
right.
didn't a quarterback play there?
Yeah, Kiffin. That's right.
Yeah, Kiffin did go. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else.
He coached.
Isn't Butch Davis there now?
Because
From Florida or from
Butch,
Miami?
the guy that ruined Miami football?
Yeah.
GM.
He
I
did.
think he's there.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that was my
what
what was
bad?
that? That was my bad. Yeah.
Tim, bad.
I don't know if I should go with Cody Bellinger, but he hit a home run tonight.
And they lost. Cubs lost. 7-6 after beating up.
I'm going to go with the
6-4.
bad for the officiating for the women's national championship game. And then just for this 1 point, 2 points really, Kim Mulkey, basically 2 things. 10 seconds into her possession, she had the officials review a play for Ciano. Ciano, is that her name?
The elbow.
The elbow. And 2 plays before, the
Reese
did the same thing, but
Mulkey was screaming at it for them doing it.
Right. And then so 10 seconds into the possession, she gets a review. And not only that, count how many times she was on the court?
Oh
yeah.
Right.
Put the ball on her end.
Right. How many times she touched the referee? That's an automatic technical.
See, if I was an Iowa player and I saw on the court, I'd run into her.
Right.
I'd run her over.
Absolutely.
Fuck her.
Right.
I destroy her.
Right. So, yeah. So, Twitter during that game, like, every talking head was commenting about how bad the officiating was for that game. It was terrible.
Well,
I mean,
what the officiating did, it was funny how the game went. This is the problem. LSU was a way deeper team.
Yes, absolutely.
Their bench in the first half scored 24 points. For the tournament, their bench scored 5.6 points a game.
Yeah.
So that was a huge part in the game. The girl, the point guard, and then Smile had a great fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And the one girl,
the blonde,
with the blonde hair was pretty. Look, she kind of. Someone said something.
She
we were
went
watching
5 or 6, right, or something like
yeah,
that.
she was 6 of 6, and then she had the bank shot to make it 7 of 7 at the end of the quarter.
Right.
And she was on fire too. So if it wasn't for them, who knows? But they put the 2 best players. Well, the big.
Right.
She was in foul trouble right away, and 2 were total ticky. One was like an error; she didn't touch anything.
Right.
And then the other girl that was pretty big, she got 3, and then Clayton Clark got 3, and got her 4th because she threw her ball behind her back. Now, if that's called normally, that's fine.
Right.
But
So are you talking about the technical foul?
Yeah.
All right. So,
which counts as a personal in college.
Right.
She's has
terrible.
To be
However,
that,
they were warned for delay game twice before that.
And I'm fine with that because I even said they were mad about it, and the girl on doing the game was like, well, I don't like that call in this situation. I was like Jenny or Sienna and her friend Gianni, and I said, if you do that in a game, that's a big profile, and that's the rule.
Right.
You deserve a technical.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple. I wasn't. No,
that was the one thing they got right during that game.
Yeah, and you're being selfish.
Yeah.
And that I'm not all Caitlin Clark here. I think she did some stuff that, but. But I agree with you. The officiating, and then what they did was weird. What got shitty about the game then it's like the refs noticed, and they called like a bunch of these ticky-tack, non-touch. And LSU got a bunch of fouls. It was crazy. All of a sudden, like 4 fouls in a row. Foul. I'm like, 4 in a row they called LSU then to make up. It was insane. Yeah. It was sad. It was bad.
How many men did they have reffing?
None.
I know. I heard that. I didn't know. I heard on Twitter. I saw
letting
that.
these guys play.
And people, the Twitter is.
Yeah.
It's not toxic on
The
there.
tweeter? The tweeter?
The
Willie,
tweeter?
Willie, you're bad.
My bad. What are we talking about again? No.
Where are we?
Whatever you choose.
No, my bad. We talked about it earlier. Angel Reese or whatever her name was.
Right.
Just not knowing how to win. My biggest problem with the whole thing, I don't have a problem with, trash talking because that's part of the game. But when you leave your team during a celebration of a win because you want to get in somebody else's face, you're missing the whole thing here. You should want to be with your team and not worry about throwing your hand and showing your ring, because that's what they were doing. They were taking markers and putting a ring on their finger when they won the semifinal.
Just classless.
Seriously. And that's the thing. I mean, it's okay to. You can do whatever you want to do, but celebrate with your team.
And I will say something to this. I'm not. If I coached a big time program like that, it would be cool and all. But if my best player was doing that, I would have to pull her inside. Listen,
right.
This is your future you're messing with right now.
Right.
Knock it off. And if you think she didn't diss you ever. Maybe she was talking a game, but just what? This is your future. Don't mess it up by doing this.
Right.
I mean, you already think you're right on the 8 ball, obviously. After the game, she talked that. So why are you doing it? Just
right.
Show them that we can win, and we don't care about them.
Right.
We just want to win this game. We beat them fair and square, and it's over.
Right.
That's what I was kind of weird about because that's the coach of LSU. Will you say that? I think that's her job. You think Mike Krzyzewski or Roy Williams or Gino Ariemo will allow Gino Tarasso or whatever her name was to do that?
No.
Or any of his best players ever to do that? Gino, Pat Summitt?
Right.
Never.
Right.
Never in a million years.
Right.
Never. And Iowa coach, I don't think would have allowed it either.
No.
I mean, it's just that's a coach's job. She's a kid. This Reese kid, she's a kid. They're both kids.
Right.
Think about it. We're looking at them as they're kids. These 2019,
right?
These are kids,
18-year-old kids.
Yeah. So you make mistakes, they do stupid stuff. We get it, but that's the coach's job as a mentor to say, "Hey, knock it off." It's not like they're an NBA 40-year-old, 25-year-old that well, you do dumb stuff like John Morant. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's how it works out.
He's 24.
Okay, sorry.
He's kind of a kid. He's immature.
And he keeps getting away with it. So
no, he got suspended. He's back now.
But they're not getting.
Well, he didn't do anything really wrong.
No.
He had a
I
gun
don't even know what he did.
And a bar, and he showed it on YouTube. Or
a gun in a bar?
Yeah, Instagram.
And he allegedly slapped a 17-year-old kid.
Well, that's wrong.
Is that bad?
No.
Maybe the kid deserved it. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of backstory.
But back to this Reese. Yeah, she also wears like a
they put a crown on her.
Crown on it. And she said Holly Rowe wore it. She said it's heavy. It's not plastic. She goes, "It's made out of metal or whatever." Right.
Yeah, she's from Maryland too. So
yeah,
she transferred from Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Clark played against her last year. I mean,
okay. I'm gonna pass my bag because I already said my bad with that stuff. So go ahead. You're bad. You're bad.
Okay, it could be a good two. This is pretty funny, actually. A bearded pro power lifter entered a women's competition in Canada and smashed a record held by a trans lifter who was also there. Ari Silverberg, the head coach for Team Canada powerlifting for 10 years, entered the classic tournament in Alberta after identifying as a female that day.
I heard this story.
Because in Canada, you cannot question if he comes in. That's a hate crime. That's jail time if you question it even. They've made all these laws in the last couple of years. So he's fully bearded. He walks in. He does it. He bench presses 370 pounds. Now, this guy's a coach. He's an old man. Beating the current women's record by 100 pounds, which was held by the trans lifter. So the whole bunch of shit goes on. Trans lifters won 8 of the 9 competitions in the women's category that she's entered.
So how did she lose the one?
I don't know. That's
and she was mad.
So wait, that's where I'm getting to.
All right.
So the best part is she come out and said Silverberg mocked the discriminatory policy that allows competitors to register for events under their gender identity and expression rather than their sex or gender, vowing no consequences because Canada, you cannot. It's a hate crime. An individual should be able to participate in the gender with which they identify and not be subject to requirements for disclosure of personal information beyond those required of cisgender athletes. So you don't have to prove anything. You don't have to say anything. So she came out calling him a bigot, a coward, malicious intent, after doing the exact same thing for 4 years. It's like,
love it.
It's crazy. So
I don't think that's a bad. This is a good.
I know. I thought that was kind of a good, but I already used. I like Charles Barkley's better.
Ugly Eric.
Ugly Eric.
My ugly. This will be really short because we've talked about it in good and bad and everything. My ugly is the distraction that happened surrounding the women's national championship. It was such a great game. I didn't watch it all. I watched a lot of the highlights. Great talent. LSU getting hot, and I mean their bench play was awesome. To me, the distractions with the whole thing, what we just talked about, with the taunting and the bad refereeing and the LSU coach on the court. That's ugly. All that stuff, because it should have been. We should be celebrating how great of a game it was and how it was such an important moment. And it's kind of ugly for. We talked about Reese, the player Reese, for her to do that, and then it was ugly for the. If you went on social media after the game, that's all you saw.
Nothing about the game.
They didn't talk about the game at all, and even on SportsCenter, all it was over and over the taunting and Caitlin's little where she shoved the ball. Like, this is what we're focusing on. It was a great game. It was a great moment for women's basketball, and the ugly part of it is that this is a distraction, whether it's media, whether it's
ESPN has to have something to talk about for 24 hours every day.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that she did that. But then the media just to dwell on it after the game. Even today, there's just stuff on it. It's just like, come on.
Yeah.
So it's
that's the only reason I even saw it was because of all the media bullshit.
Yeah, because you're a big social media.
I mean, I'm on MySpace, 3-4 hours a night
too, aren't you?
Yes,
Grindr isn't social media.
Oh, it is. You're thinking of You're thinking of Pornhub.
It's social for him. Hey, is it?
I'm killing it on Grindr.
Is it a medium? Yes. Is it social? For Ed, it is. Yes.
Hey,
social media.
I digress.
Right.
I got 4 numbers today.
So how many AOL chats did you have open about the game last night?
Oh, Messenger.
The dial-up sound.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
Jesus.
So, yeah, it's too bad. That's my ugly.
It's a bunch of crap.
He was watching the game listening to Napster. Anyway, go ahead.
For free.
Listen to Metallica.
For free. Remember that?
I forgot that one.
Oh man, this is tough. So I was going to go NBA, but I think we'll save that. My ugly was again for the women's tournament, the South Carolina-Iowa game. Dawn Staley not making adjustments throughout the whole game. Iowa basically went to a box and one where Caitlin Clark just roamed basically the baseline to double team the two bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Why is not one shooter out there from South Carolina? All you need is one 3-point shooter. They were daring them to shoot 3-pointers, and they didn't take any.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
But Clayton Clark is no angel once again. Something else in that game.
Right.
The girl was out there, and she actually went like this. So
I saw that.
So
her body language at times too was kind of.
She's kind of a punk too. I'm not saying this is a one-way street. Just that. I guess I should. I'm sorry.
No.
I think I should state mine better. I think Angel. I'm going to go off you. What you said. Angel Reese took away from what LSU did. That's what you did.
Yes.
I don't care about what. You can do all that. You want to do this and face whatever and then ring this. Do it once and walk away and go to your team, celebrate, shake hands. Great game. See you in the.
Oh yeah, that's the other part that's so ugly.
That's what I
That's a huge moment. You should be celebrating with your team, not taunting the other.
Because in the South Carolina, she did go. The girl was out there, and Caitlin Clark goes in the middle of the game, like, go ahead, shoot.
Right.
Without,
I was like, whoa.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Without watching all this stuff, we we're dwelling on this now. I mean, we keep going back to it. Is this all because of the LSU coach just not having any boundaries? And
well, Caitlin Clark
I
was
think,
doing
but I mean, there
things,
might be some backstory.
But is their whole team doing it like that? I mean, it's just the one player.
No, and I
their
think
star
it was
player.
her way of getting back at what she did, and it was using what she did against somebody to say you lost. And I get whatever,
right?
But I think she took away from them winning a championship.
But I mean, you think their coach would?
But Iowa's coach didn't stop Caitlin Clark.
No,
so
but
this is not.
But they didn't have a crown. They didn't dance on the floor and have fur coats on and wearing fake rings.
That was just the coach.
I'm just saying the coach is creating this culture of.
There's other backstories for her too. We can talk about. So
I'm just saying I don't know anything about this. I'm just what I'm hearing here.
No.
To me, it sounds like a lack of I mean, she wins championships or whatever, but poor leadership.
doesn't-
A poor adult, essentially.
She had
in the
9
room.
new players. I don't give her
She's like John Calipari.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she won at least.
They made free throws.
Sorry, Tim. Go ahead. Finish.
That's
finish
sorry.
about the South
So
Carolina
Dawn Staley, that was my ugly for her not making adjustments and not owning up to it.
game. I like Dawn Staley too.
I do too.
I was hoping because she never won a championship as a coach, right? Yeah, this is her first time. In the,
No, they won last year.
Oh, they did.
They were
Okay.
going to go back to back and be the first team since.
And I like
Connecticut.
Dawn Staley. I think she's a great player.
Right.
And she's a great. She was a very good coach.
She's a very good coach.
I just felt bad for her, but I mean, whatever. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think she's a great coach too because she builds her programs with recruits. I mean, and
Did the pressure of the tournament get to her? And she just kind of.
no, I just think that some coaches just for whatever reason they get into this tunnel vision where it's like
You see it at all levels.
yeah, all levels.
Every sport.
We're going
Right.
to beat you at what we do. We're not going to allow you to change
Dictate,
what we do.
yeah.
And I'll
Right.
I know
Right.
I know exactly what
I
you're
ran
talking
this play. This play works, and then someone ball gets tipped, or someone cuts the wrong way because they forget the play.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was just disappointing. So
Yeah.
that was my ugly.
Tim? I mean, Willie?
Yeah, my ugly was what's her name? Kim Mulkey.
Oh, Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Pile it on.
Piling on. But that's what it was. I couldn't think of any other good stuff. But I'm sure there was a lot of other ugly things that went on. But
Poor Kim.
just the fact that where she stomping her feet on the court.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Some of those
Just
some
like
of the calls.
it was
that
a
she would relate-
tantrum.
Yeah.
And then the referee thing I was watching
Right.
on Twitter today. I'm like, what the?
Well, every time she stomped her feet, they had to clean the court off like a confetti thing just
Right.
happened because of her
That's right.
coat.
I think
part of
I
the
think
strategy.
I think that intimidated the refs. I really do. Like her behavior intimidated them, and they.
Yeah.
Well, especially if they can tee her up at any time, and she's, like you said, on the
Well,
court
if I'm
10
the Iowa
times.
coach, I would be. I guess the Iowa coaches was okay with it because I would scream out all
Right.
the time. What is she doing out there?
The Iowa coach talked about it, and she said the referees weren't having listened to anything that she had to say.
Right.
Nothing.
That's too bad.
So,
So a little bit they lost control of the game too.
No,
but it wouldn't have mattered probably.
The refereeing was terrible. Yeah.
look how many fouls you got in the game right now.
Why didn't he shoot
You know how many there was in the other game in the?
Oh, yeah.
women's-
There was like 20.
My ugly is. I'm not going to talk about basketball, I guess.
Jesus Christ!
I'm
Thank you.
going to talk about something we never talk about, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh gosh, are you serious?
Do we have to?
Can we just leave it at that? It's
Are we
he's
down to
ugly.
negative
Yes,
one
he's
people
ugly.
watching now?
We got it.
No, and then well, it changed this week, and you didn't hear about it. Nobody heard it. What
No,
changed
because
is
I don't
that-
care.
Oh, the money's been agreed on. It's
yeah.
just compensation.
Yeah, they're going to get a second round pick and maybe a third that might be an escalator in it. That's it right now. And now they're saying it's going to be a draft night trade. And I think we talked about all the quarterbacks, but what's stopping? And I know Lamar Jackson injury prone and all that, but if they're asking for all this stuff, why not just go sign Lamar Jackson?
Exactly.
They'll take the contract and give them first two round picks and move on.
Right.
Because
If he's younger,
do they want to stick with Garrett? Which Wilson is it? Is it Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson, yeah.
Because
No,
they'll just
no.
put him behind Rodgers for 2 years.
No, that kid's done.
You think
Oh,
so?
the BYU
The quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
What's
Even
his
though
name?
he was like the second
MILF
pick,
lover.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Wilson, Zach Wilson.
Zach
Wilson.
Yeah, he's
There's
done.
too many
Second
Wilsons
pick,
on that
third
team.
pick. What was he?
Second.
Yeah.
So you don't think their plan is just
No.
bring in Rodgers for a year or two, try to win a championship, and then bring him
Well,
back in?
That's part of the problem is that Rodgers isn't saying if he's going to commit after this year.
And
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And that's what the Jets want too. The Jets are asking for if he retires, they want to pick back from the Packers.
Which I
Yeah.
think is fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's great. It's like what?
Right.
So if the Packers are going to get a second and a third, maybe up to a second and a second, that's better than what we thought they were going to get.
What
At
kind
first
of
we thought it was
relief?
going to be like
They
a
asked
second
for
and a
No,
fourth.
people thought they were get a first round.
What kind of relief on the
I never
salary?
heard that.
Yeah,
We said that, but I never.
No,
everybody said
they asked
second
for-
round.
They asked for a first round pick.
Yeah, and they didn't get it.
No.
They should have asked for 3 first round picks if it was me.
Why not?
Yeah, why wouldn't you ask for
But
them?
again, it's Aaron being Aaron, not committing
Yeah.
to next year because he's got to go on his.
he's going to
Yeah.
screw him too.
He's going to screw the Jets too.
You know what's going to happen? He's going
going back to the Packers.
No, he's going to go. He's going to pull a Favre. He's going to go to the Jets for a year,
And then-
retire, and then go to Minnesota when they get rid of Cousins
or Detroit.
or Detroit.
Detroit might be a better team then.
Nah,
I
Detroit's.
think, I still think Lamar should go to Detroit. 'cause
Yeah.
he would fit perfectly there.
Lamar Latrell.
Huh?
Lambda.
Coach is standing up though for Goff. He said we have a quarterback. I heard that. I like that.
Yeah.
Still like that guy.
Yep.
What is the what's the split on Rodgers' salary though? Like who's taking what? was that in there?
That might be decided on, but they don't really.
Well, the more
It's
the Jets
compensation
take,
at
the
this
less
point.
the Packers are going to get.
Yeah. Yeah. The less. Yeah, you're right. The less the Jets getting the deal, the more the Packers have to take on.
It's inversely.
But there's still something.
There's
you have
an
to take
advantage
because
to that.
I think there's still a kind of hit because of
Right.
But
I'm
it doesn't
still-
matter because they haven't signed much this year, so it's not going to hurt them. They're going to draft. They got a rookie scale, and they know what they're getting.
So the Packers might be okay with just this taking so long, right? I mean,
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter
And
anymore.
then
They're not going
that's
to do
what I want to
anything
talk
in free
about more
agency.
than the trade is that what Gutekunst
Gutekunst?
comes out and basically says straight on, goes, yeah, we tried calling him, he didn't return our calls, we never answer our calls. He told them he told everybody in the world, when I come out of my hibernation,
Right.
I'm gonna let the world know. They said he didn't call him back or
Nope.
nothing, and I don't think the guy's lying. He went in front of everybody and said this.
Right.
He's done with this.
Right.
They're done with Aaron Rodgers. I think they're gonna. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get
So are all
not
the
a lot-
fans.
The fans are too.
Fans are too.
Tim, are you a Packer fan?
I am a Packer fan.
So are you? I mean, are you in the same
I'm
boat as
tired.
Ed and I?
Yeah,
I'm done.
just-
We're done.
right.
I don't. I'm so done that I haven't even paid any attention.
What's the
to it.
difference if it's going to be this year, next year, or the year
It's
after?
not worth
Might as
my.
well get it
It's
done
not
with.
worth my energy to even read about it. I mean, I know we're on a sports podcast. I should pay attention to stuff like this, but
Right.
I'm so done with them that I'm like, I don't even want to read about it.
But the problem is he's screwing your future.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Right.
He's doing this. Yeah.
He's being
he
petty.
Is. Yes, he is.
Right.
Yeah.
If I'm
what
the
are you gonna
Jets,
do?
honestly, if
He
I'm
is.
the Jets at this
He
point,
is.
I'm calling Gutekunst and be like, hey, here's the deal. We'll give you a second. I'm trying to think of the receiver that they have too, because I know the Packers want
Sims.
No,
Garrett Wilson.
Wilson.
Well, they ain't going to get
No,
him.
no,
They're not
no,
gonna
it's
get
not
him.
Garrett Wilson.
They traded the guys.
They already
gone.
traded.
No.
Mims is the only one left.
No, I'll think of it.
Corey Wilson or Corey, the guy from the
Corey
Titans.
Davis.
Corey Davis,
Right.
Titans receiver.
Right.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, I
second
didn't
round
even
pick
know.
Corey Davis, and then a third round pick next year, or
Well,
else we'll call on the Rams, and we're gonna get Matthew Stafford. Fuck you. That's what I would do if I were the Jets.
I mean,
And
But they're
they'd
but
give up more
again,
for Stafford,
their
I'm sure.
their owner is in love
Younger
with
guy.
Rodgers. He said he's coming here.
Well, they laid
He's
out
stuck
all
too.
the.
I mean, he says stupid shit
they
like
laid
that.
out
It's
all
like
the structure for him. I mean, it's all
both
set.
sides have just given away any leverage they've had at multiple times.
still
in
think
this
the Jets
deal.
hold the.
It doesn't matter what they hold. The Packers are going to still get a
Right.
second round pick for him, like they always were. And now if they get Corey Davis in a third, they did good.
Right.
They did,
I think the longer it goes, the less the Packers get.
I agree.
they've already decided though.
Well,
Right.
They've already decided. I guarantee they decided 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is going to just wait till
it's going to be a draft day.
Yeah,
it's going to be
'cause
a draft day then.
that's what I said. Now it's going to be.
And
a
well, how
draft
far
day.
away? 3 weeks
In
away
the
from
second
that.
round, they get traded during the second round of the draft.
Yeah, it's
We've already waited this long.
and they
without-
want and the NFL loves this.
It'll give us something to talk about at night when we.
Yeah, the
live
NFL
stream.
loves this
Oh, yeah,
stuff. They
any-
love draft day trades and big
Yeah.
stuff like this. It's great for keeping them in the news cycle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think
It's all right.
I don't know.
We'll be celebrating with Willie for the North Championship for the Lions this year.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's
He just woke up.
pretty much up for grabs
What?
this
Lions?
year.
What? Huh?
So
It's going to be a good year for that because it's going to be up. I mean, really, any of the 4 teams could win.
Who's better than the Lions right now in the division?
I don't know, but we didn't. You know, the Vikings were the
Depends
best
on the-
last
depends on
year.
the Vikings.
Frauds.
But their defense got crappy the
Yeah.
second half. They
Yeah.
were so bad the second
Yeah.
half.
you still have to do your ugly.
Yeah,
Yep. Go ahead.
we were still talking about the Packers.
Bumping
You're ugly.
uglies?
You're ugly.
That's what's so ugly about this.
My ugly is France. You guys seen this?
We saw France.
Millions of people are in the streets every day, you know, protesting because they're taking away their pensions and they're raising the age at which they can retire
To 64.
to 64. People are getting screwed over, and you know, they released a bunch of cops on them and they just beat the shit out of a bunch of people in the streets yesterday or whatever. But Emmanuel Macron, in an interview, he goes on in front of all of France, you know, in a big interview, tells French citizens they need to tighten their belts and take cuts to their pension. And he's sitting at a table like we are right here, and he's wearing a $90,000 watch. And he looks down, and he looks around, puts it underneath the table. He does a couple little things like this, and he wasn't masturbating. Puts his hands back up. He's got no watch on. So he knew he looked like a fucking just a complete tool.
What kind of
sitting
watch?
there with a $90,000 watch on, telling everybody you're gonna have to take cuts.
Was it a petite?
for the better of the country?
Swatch.
Swatch. I was gonna say fossil.
Hey.
Had the guard on it.
Yeah.
Fossil.
And and there's riots in the streets. So
Right.
That's crazy.
Well, that's the leaders of these countries.
that's all of them too.
Yeah.
It's not just the United States.
No.
Just as bad every.
They'll tell you it is.
Hey, the hot chick from Finland got ousted yesterday too.
Did she?
Yep.
Yeah, so much for that road trip.
Yeah, I know. She likes to party too.
She does.
Well, now
yeah.
she's got more time to party. We should get her on the show.
We should.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. What's her
We
name?
like the Scandinavians.
She's not what was his Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polar Lights. Polar Nights.
Polar Nights.
We like the Scandinavians.
Dumb joke.
Is Good, Bad, and Ugly?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Brought to you by 5 Hour Energy.
That's what we like, Bradley.
That's what that segment felt like.
So let's talk about MLB. MLB kicked off this last weekend or this past few days.
Oh, thank you. I was going to do it.
Let's see here. So let's make our picks for the year.
Okay.
Division picks. And then we'll go just who you think's going to play for the
World Series.
The pennants.
Okay.
And then who's going to play in the World Series and who's going to win it.
Okay.
And we'll keep write on a piece of paper your picks, everything you pick, and then I'll keep them here for the year, and we'll pull them out later at the end of the year. So let's start off with Ed. We're going to start with the AL East. Who do you like the AL East this year?
So are we picking just to win the division, and then wild cards will pick later?
Yeah, we can pick wild cards out, but do the division first.
Oh, I'm gonna go with which I've since we started this podcast. I'm picking Tampa again.
Okay, Eric.
AL East. I guess I got to go with the Evil Empire Yankees.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Seems to always work out for them, right?
Yeah. Tim?
I am going to take Toronto.
I like that pick.
Willie.
Taking the Spankies.
And I'll go to the Yankees also to win the division. AL Central. Ed.
Cleveland.
They rock, I heard.
Yeah, I think they win it last year. They won the division, the Guardians.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Indians.
I think the worst record of all the division winners was them. I'm just saying. I'll bring
Chief Wahoo?
Probably one of the top 5 managers in the game now.
Who gives a shit? It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take Cleveland.
I'm going to take the Twinkies.
Mm-hmm.
Take the Indians.
They like them.
Mauer's good.
I pick the Twins almost every year. They always, surprise. But
I'm going to go with the White Sox.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
White
Of
Sox.
course, because we keep picking them and then they keep failing us.
AL West. Ed.
Astros, no doubt.
Yeah, that's easy, Astros.
Ditto.
Yes.
Scott, you're the one. Be the rebel.
I can't.
I know, it's tough. They're freaking good.
I'll take the Astros.
Assholes.
Okay, your wild card teams. How many wild card teams now? 3 teams?
Three.
Okay, so go ahead, pick your 3 wild cards. Throw them out there.
Let's go Yankees. Mariners. And Toronto. Don't you copy me.
I already marked it down, too. My W's. I already did it.
I like those teams. I like my wild card
Every
teams.
time you pick the same, they suck. So
Yeah, I
great.
know.
So now that there's 3 wild cards, but it is still record. It's not, you don't get one per division, right?
No,
Okay.
it could be any.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess for me then, I'm going to take Blue Jays, and Sox.
Okay.
What Sox?
The white. Oh, I'm sorry, the white ones. Yeah, good point.
Racist.
Tim.
I'm going to go Yankees, Mariners, and the Rays.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Blue Jays, Mariners, Angels.
Ooh, Angels. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I like the bandwagon. They spent $1 billion or something on this team, but
Who did?
the Angels. They got the 2 of the best players in baseball, if not the best. I mean,
No pitching.
they've got Otani. That's it.
And name another pitcher.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they have.
Right.
I'm going to go with the same as Tampa, Toronto, and Seattle. How about we go to the NL now? We'll do our pennant picks after we pick the NL. So the NL, we got the NL East, the Mets, Braves, Phillies, Dolphins, and Redskins. I'm sorry, just kidding. So go ahead. I'll always start Eric this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to take I want to take the Mets, but they freaking... Yeah, I'll take the Mets.
Okay.
They always shit the bed, though.
Take
don't they?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
ATL.
Atlanta.
I got to go with Atlanta also.
Oh,
So
yeah.
hold on. Actually, I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I like Atlanta.
Okay. Eric, NL Central.
Oh, you know who I want to take, but...
Go ahead, take the Pirates.
The Butt Pirates? Oh, sorry.
Hey, Brian Reynolds hit 2 home runs today. They're on fire.
Oh, yeah.
He can keep that up the whole year.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
I'm doing the same.
Cards.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Take the Pirates.
Do it for Johnny. Do it for Johnny.
I did it for Johnny.
Do it for Johnny.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Oh.
I just don't think the Brewers' bats are good. I scored 10 runs today, but I don't think they're.
I'm going to take the Brewers because they're finally going to get their pitching. Because here's the thing: if the Brewers don't win, Corbin Burns is gone, and probably one of their other pitchers is gone. Yeah. This is their last run, so I'm picking them. Yeah, because Burns is gone. I mean, he's not going to stick with this team.
Yeah. Well, after they
screwed him over for
a
couple $100,000.
Although after their first start against the Cubs, he might have been right. He was terrible against the Cubs.
Yeah, he did.
But it's a long year.
This is the team that I picked like the last 4 years to win the World Series, so I'm going to keep picking them. Padres.
Yeah. For the West?
Yep.
I like the Padres as well.
Dodgers.
Who?
I'm going to take the Padres.
The L.A. team, I think.
They haven't been good in years.
I was going to say the Rockies, but I'm going to go with the Padres instead.
Okay. So your 3 wild cards, Eric.
Your Milwaukee Brewers, Scott, and
I'm a Cubs fan.
the Dodgers and the Braves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take the Dodgers, the Phillies, and the Cubs.
Ooh.
I like it.
Thank you. Are you a Cubs fan?
Finishing ahead of the Brewers.
Yeah, he's a Cubs fan, yeah.
So you're like me. Packers, Cubs. You like the Bucks?
No.
What the
Bulls?
Bulls,
Blackhawks.
How'd this work out then with the Packers? That's just weird.
Bradley, me and you are the same, though.
Yeah, we're identical.
Packers, Cubs, Bucks.
You guys fit perfectly.
Yeah, we're twins.
That's why we sit next to each other.
We were born within 5 days of each other.
Yeah,
as well.
same thing. Children of Scorpio. That's that stargazing thing or whatever.
Children of the Porn, more like it.
Children of the Porn.
Oh, that's a movie name.
Yes, it is.
You didn't do that one?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
We had some good
I just threw it on.
That's awesome.
We're still on boat names. We're still weeks
I
out
missed
on
that
that
one.
one.
Rick didn't stop. I told him to stop by anytime he wants. He did right on here. Good yelling, everybody. You're really good at that. I just saw it.
Oh, we have viewers? We have viewers tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It was up to 5. Now it's on the 1.
Ugh.
We start.
And that's Rick.
They got tired of women's basketball.
No, we were up to like 5 during women's basketball.
Oh, we should. Then but baseball.
We were killing it, man.
You got to be an intellect to
Well,
know
we'll
about
talk
baseball.
golf. Don't worry, we'll talk golf soon.
Oh, that'll pick it up.
Get to the beer of the week, you know.
Willie.
Mets, Padres, Phillies.
What about them?
Mets, Padres,
What about
Phillies.
'em?
I'm going to take Mets, Braves, and Dodgers as my wild card.
Yeah, I'm Mets, Phillies, Dodgers. We're all we're very similar on all our picks. Nobody went crazy and picked the Giants.
Where's the
Who picked the
where's the
Angels?
parody in
Willie-
Major League Baseball?
There isn't any.
Where is the parody?
No.
We had
No sleepers?
The NL Central, though, we went Cardinals, Brewers. Nobody picked the Cubs, but picked them as a wild
did.
card.
I did.
As a wild
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
So
So
Wow, UConn's rolling.
let's pick who do you think is going to play for the American League pennant, Ed?
for the pennant,
And then who do you think pennant and who's going to win it?
oh man, I'm gonna go Astros again. That team's loaded.
Versus who?
In the National League or just in the?
Who's playing against who's going to play the Stros?
I'll say Stros Toronto.
Okay, and you got the Stros winning it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Eric.
I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say Astros beat the White Sox. Or did we already choose? I didn't know if we
No,
were
that's right.
Oh, you can say
we're choosing winners.
That's
Okay.
fine. Yep.
Yep.
Tim.
I'm going to pick Toronto versus the Yankees with Toronto winning. Are we doing NL too?
No, we'll come back around again.
Okay.
Willie.
I think I'm going to go Astros and Angels.
I'm gonna go. Who you got winning it?
Stros.
I got the Yankees and the Stros, and I got the Yankees in the World Series. Ed, National League.
National League, I'm gonna go Mets, Padres, and the Mets go in the World Series with that pitching staff.
Boo.
So those guys are going to be healthy, and they're 60. They're combined 88 years old.
I have some land in Florida I can sell you as well.
I'll take it. It's worth millions now.
Eric, National League.
I got the Padres beating the Mets.
Okay.
Got the Padres beating Atlanta.
That Atlanta team's good, man.
Yeah.
Willie.
And young. And
Not
cost effective.
Unlike Willie.
I mean, I'm going to be surprised if the Padres don't win it with all they are stacked.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Willie might be cost effective, but he's definitely not young.
I'm going to go with Padres Braves.
And the winner?
And the winner will be the Friars.
Nice.
I got the Padres and the Cards and the Padres. World Series.
Nice.
Who's your World Series matchup, and how many games is the winner?
Astros, Mets, Astros in 6.
Padres over the Astros in 7.
Got Toronto over the Padres in 6.
Padres over the Astros. I'm going to say 7.
And I got the Padres over the Yankees in 6. So that rounds out that. Keep handing your paperwork for your league.
And we're not doing MVPs or nothing.
Yep.
This,
I got
oh,
it
we're
right
still
here.
going to do them?
MVP,
Okay.
Yep. You can tell me, write it down on a piece of paper on the same sheet. So who do you like for the AL?
Same sheet.
He's right. AL MVP. Who do you like, Ed?
It's Otani, no question.
Is that all we're picking for awards? Is just MVPs?
Yeah.
Otani.
No. We'll pick the Cy Young and that's
Rookie?
it.
Rookie
We
of
can
the
do
year?
Rookie of the Year too if you guys want to.
Son of a. I'm not going to know that shit.
Well, whatever. That's fine. I can pass you my sheet if you want.
I'll just take whoever you take.
Okay, perfect.
For rookie.
Otani.
I could pick a Cy Young.
Otani for the MVP.
Okay.
I don't know how it can be anybody else until somebody can pitch and hit as good as he can. But he's not a good representation for baseball.
Willie, MVP?
Otani.
I'm going to go with Mike Trout.
I like it.
Mike Trout to sneak one out there. Cy Young. Oh, I'm sorry. NL MVP. Ed.
Let's see, who do I got winning the... I'm going to... Jordan Alvarez.
Who's that?
He's in the AL.
Oh, that's the... Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I already went... Yeah, that's what he'd be second. I'm looking down. Soto.
Okay.
I also have Soto.
Manny Machado.
Yeah, I hit Alvarez marked down twice.
I'm going to go with Turner because he's going to earn his money.
Shit, he's been good so far.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in his short season, Tatis.
In his short season?
He's playing less games.
I know.
Comes back in
tears it up.
3 weeks. The 20th he comes back. So you never know.
We'll see.
Cy Young, AL.
Otani.
Wow, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
That's why I did it. It's fun.
I mean, I kind of like that. I don't know. This is where I start to get a little lost. How about Garrett Cole?
Like it.
I have Luis Castillo from Seattle.
I'm going to go with DeGrom.
Okay. I'm going to go with Manoa from the Blue Jays.
Good pick.
Cy Young for the NL. Ed.
Still thinking here. Shit. Can't be Scherzer. I'm gonna go. I'll go Woodruff.
Okay.
I'm going Burns.
I'm going Burns as well.
Burns.
I'm going to go with Burns, really? You guys all want Burns?
Yeah, I went Woodruff though.
I'm going to go
Wait,
with...
I thought we were starting the Masters. I said Sam Burns.
I said Jordan Woodruff.
Jordan Woodruff.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Spencer Strider.
Yeah, that was the other one. That's what I was contemplating.
Strider's
but
from
Atlanta.
And
he probably will win it because I traded him last year in a keeper fantasy league for nothing.
And if you want to say you got Rookie of the Year at all, you want to throw them out there real quick?
NL, I only know a couple.
Whatever you pick is my
both.
pick.
AL, NL, back to back. Go ahead.
I'm going to go Gunnar Henderson in the AL. NL. Jesus, I don't even know. I don't know any good rookies in the NL. I'm trying to think. I got nothing.
No. How about you?
I have Gunnar Henderson as well, and Corbin Carroll from
that's a good one. Arizona.
I'm going to go Volpe.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with Walker. Jordan Walker.
Yeah, I like Grayson Rodriguez and Jordan Walker.
Yeah, Grayson. He'll be up in a couple weeks probably.
I like him. So that's who I like. So let's go on the basketball.
Crow Armstrong going to make it to the big league?
I don't know. We're talking about that now. It depends. I mean, I don't know. He should.
I think some people need to get hurt.
Yeah. I don't think they're just.
Who's that?
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Oh, he's a year away.
I think Mervis comes before him.
Oh,
possibly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
who knows?
Brendan Davis will be up before Pete Crow.
The problem with it is that they picked up so many guys to play first base. Mervis is kind of.
They got like 18 first basemen.
Yeah. And they might trade some of those guys away.
They're paying them nothing, though. Those guys.
That's the good thing.
Yeah,
Mancini, Bellinger. And they're good veteran guys. I mean,
I think they're going to keep those guys at least halfway through the season, and if it starts going south, which it probably will, then they're going to move those guys and at least get something for them. Bellinger, they might, if he has a decent year, they might be able to get quite a bit for him.
Right.
Is Eric getting beer?
I hope
I think so.
Eric, you got beer of the week?
Yeah, I got something.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do it. Do you have the Masters theme song?
No, I don't.
Should we do this and do Masters trivia?
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do our
And
picks.
then do our picks, and then we can talk about the NBA.
Okay, here we go.
And then I gotta go watch the rest of this game and go to sleep.
I just put my rookies down.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Well, beer is definitely good, and I didn't know what to do this week, so I just kind of grabbed something in the store that looked good to me, and this bottle really called out to me. So it's a cider, and Willie hasn't been to Door County in a while, so I figured I'd bring a little Door County to him.
Yeah.
So it is Island Orchard Apple Cherry Cider, handcrafted in Door County, Wisconsin. You guys know where that is, right?
I've heard of it.
Never been there.
So it just, I don't know, the bottle called out to me. It's this cool, classic old bottle. If you want to, it's got the little stopper, if you just wanted to have a little bit, which, we're going to actually finish the bottle. It's a county tart. And
what's the name?
Yeah. It doesn't even
Connie
say,
tart?
it doesn't say the ABV.
Oh.
I just figured this is something Caitlin Carter would drink after, whatever. Carter, Clark.
Hey, it says NA on the side.
So let's just give it a shot. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It just, like I said, it called out to me. So, Tim, Willie, Tim. Cheers.
Chin chin.
Fermented apple cider.
It's very light.
Yeah.
It tastes like a wine. It's like a wine.
So
almost.
it's a Normandy style cider with New World traditions. Remember the new fashion? Remember that?
Yes, yes.
Washington Island provides our orchard with the perfect rocky limestone soil and climate for growing our French, British, and American apple trees. You like the French, don't you, Ed?
No.
The frogs.
That's in French, I said.
Oh.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Almost tastes like
Au
a little.
revoir, motherfucker.
Tastes like almost like a little like Dixon cider.
It does taste a little bit
Yeah.
like Dixon
Especially if you
cider.
warm it up, it'll be hot Dixon cider.
It's pretty tasty. I mean,
Kind of mellow.
Yeah.
Ellison Bay. That's way up towards the tip.
Just the tip.
Just.
Yeah, it's good. You like it, Willie?
I do. It's good.
Yeah.
A little tart. I like the tartness.
But not too tart.
Tart.
It's not a pucker. It's not
almost,
a pucker up.
To me, you're like me. You like the sweet wines. This tastes like one of these Rieslings or something, or a Moscato.
It tastes sweet enough, though. It tastes like a wine without the.
See, I don't like too sweet, so I think it's perfect for me. It's like it's like the New Glarus stuff. The New Glarus stuff's not too sweet. It's balanced. They do a great job. And
It's almost kind of dry, too.
Yeah.
It fits for me. Why, you're a wine drinker, Scott?
No. We hate wine.
Only when he's at the Tiger.
And every time we're in Door County, our wife's like, we should go to a wine tasting.
Huh?
And me and him sit there and go, fucking A.
No, we just look for like children's festivals and start betting on the children's tractor pulls.
That's right.
The jumping bag, the kids in the bags jumping and shit.
No, they had these pedal tractors and they were doing tractor pulls. It was
Where was
awesome.
This is during Labor Day weekend. Marina Fest.
Marina Fest.
Where's that? In Sister Bay?
Yeah, Sister Bay, and they have bring these tractors up. And you have to pull them, and so we're like doing a little side bets.
Like up the hill type thing?
No, it was like a flat track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's got a sled that weighs down once they pedal in.
Nice.
Some of these kids could really
pedal.
There's a sippy hole in case they.
Wow. Okay.
So, can I take the lead here?
Yeah.
Hello, friends. It is Masters Week, and we're going to talk a little bit of golf, and we're going to make our picks for the 2023 Masters at Augusta. So I have a little trivia. I wanted to see if we can just go around.
Tiger Woods.
Ben Hogan.
These are probably answers to some of the questions, but we're going to go through them one by one, and whenever you guys are ready to quit, we'll just quit. So, we'll just go. We'll start it with Tim.
Okay.
Is there a prize?
Yeah. You get to have whatever backwash I have left of the cider.
Just take the bottle home.
Yeah. You
Oh,
get to
the
take
bottle. It's got a
and
nice
it's
cap.
a nice. Yeah, you could cap up. In what year was the first Masters tournament played?
1930.
No, hey, he said 30.
Okay,
Move on.
fine, go.
1938.
1931.
33.
The answer is 34.
Damn it.
Okay.
This sounds familiar. Just like another
So Willie gets the toughest question on the board here. Which golf course hosts the Masters tournament?
Augusta National.
Yes, very good. Scott, what is the?
Screaming, everybody.
We're all really
You're
good
all
at
really
that.
good at that.
What is the name of the iconic bridge that golfers must cross on the 13th hole at Augusta
Golden
National?
Gate.
Wow, that's a good.
It's
really
called.
good at that.
It's called. It's a guy. It's a player's name, right? Is that right? Was it an ex-player's name?
There's a couple bridges.
Which bridge to go where?
The bridges of Madison County. There's a couple bridges.
Which one are you talking about to go?
This
from
is
where?
on 13.
Oh, on 13.
13.
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know.
I did say that.
Go ahead.
Do you know?
No. Go ahead.
Ed? Does
I
anybody
don't know many bridges. I was going to say the Sam Snead Bridge.
I said Golden Gate.
I would say Jones's Bridge.
No.
Ooh, Bobby Jones.
Walker or something. I can't remember.
It's pretty simple. Rays Creek Bridge.
Rays Creek.
Oh, Rays
The 13th hole bridge.
There is another more famous bridge on the golf course, but I don't know if that.
Is it the Sam Snead
Who
one?
holds the? Okay, who's up?
The
You?
Brooklyn. You're
yeah.
This is easy. Who holds the record for most Masters wins?
I hope it's Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, it is. And how many? How many?
Well, of course it's 7.
No,
God damn it.
it's 6. And who has the second most?
Tiger.
How many?
5.
Okay, good. Who was the first non-American to win the Masters tournament?
Tiger Woods.
I think it's Tim's turn.
I'm sorry. If I guess him, I'll be right one time. Go ahead, Tim.
Gary Player.
That's
You
a
are
good
correct.
guess.
You are
Beautiful.
correct, sir. Okay, I'm going to try to.
That didn't even come to mind. That was a great guess.
Even the Dolphins happy.
I'm going to stay away from some of these really super easy ones because Willie already
Tiger
had one.
Woods. Tiger Woods.
Yeah, that's
Well, okay, here we go. Maybe you may or may not know this. Let's see. Who holds the record for the lowest score ever at the Masters? Cumulative.
Cumulative. I'm going to say Tiger.
Now, that was the answer for a long time, but it was broken in their COVID year. But go ahead.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just gave it
Brooks
away.
Koepka.
No, he's never won.
I don't know.
And I'm trying to remember who.
It was the only time the Masters was played in November.
That's right, yeah.
We just talked about him today.
Also,
Total D-bag.
and
I was close then.
He is not.
It's not D.
Yeah,
Not
he's-
as Brooks.
Well, it's not DeChambeau, is it?
No.
he's
No.
not-
So
he
I was
hasn't
going
won
to
yet.
say it's. Oh, Koepka. That's right.
He hasn't won yet. We just covered that.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't
Dustin
know.
Johnson.
You know, DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
GJ broke it by, I think he shot 20 under.
Right.
Where Tiger's record of 18 under stood for a long time.
And by the way, Patrick Reed's the biggest piece of shit golfer ever.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Is he on the list here?
Yeah.
You just made the list, buddy. Okay, so a couple more and then we'll.
My turn.
Okay.
That's my turn. My turn.
Now.
I'm going to try to find some good ones here.
You get the dick.
I hope so. I want to take a big bite.
Okay, who was the
Well,
first
it's
player
not
to
bad,
shoot a score of 63 at the Masters?
63. I have no idea.
I'll give you a hint. He did not win the Masters.
Oh, that helps.
What the fuck?
I was going to eat that.
Eat a dick.
I'm gonna
Don't double dip it.
He didn't win the Masters though.
He did not win.
No.
Ever.
How about
Touch it, it's
Payne
in your
Stewart?
mouth.
Chocolate.
No, good guess. Anybody else want to take a gander? First 63?
and didn't win.
Didn't win.
That's actually interesting. To me. I guess that happens a lot.
Then there's been a few 63s after, but he
Freddie
was the first
Couples.
guy to shoot. Freddie Couples won the Masters at one point.
Zinger.
I don't.
I would say Nicholas again, but because
He won the Masters though. This guy never won.
Oh, I thought you meant the
never
year he
won.
shot. He didn't win it.
He didn't win at all.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
That's what I thought, too.
Okay.
So that 63 was a lone 63 for a long time, and I think a couple people have shot it after. But
I don't know.
Nick Price.
Nick
Oh.
Yeah.
Sir Nick Price.
All right.
Yes.
Let me know if you guys are getting bored. Who was the first African American to play in the Masters tournaments?
Oh, I know
I
this
know
too.
the name.
It's not who you think it is.
It's
You're gonna say
Pete.
Calvin Pete?
No.
It's the other guy. It's the guy that.
We talked about this. He was honored last year.
Yeah.
Right.
Bagger Vance.
That's a great answer, actually.
That's a really good answer, but no.
I know the guy's name too. I can see him too.
Obviously, you couldn't.
Because I didn't know his name.
No, they honored him last year.
Yeah, they did.
You remember?
Yeah.
And I
Well,
can't.
give us his initials.
CS.
Charlie.
Tiger named his kid after him.
Charlie
Sutton. Sutton?
It's Sifford. Charlie Sifford.
You're making that up.
Nope. Okay. Now here's the last question.
I would never got that. No.
Because this is a good one. Who was the first player to win the Masters in his first appearance at the tournament?
Charles Schwetzel. Did he win it?
Schweitzel did win. It's not the answer though.
I don't know.
Charles.
Charles Schweitzel. Charles.
No.
Willie?
I
I think his name might have been mentioned as we were doing this.
Louis Oosthuizen?
No.
Louis?
You already guessed.
I guess Nick
Schweitzel.
Schwartzel. Or Charlie
Lee
Schwartzel.
Trevino.
Here's the hint. He likes to tip. He used to like to tip him back on the golf course, and he ridiculed Tiger Woods' choices for dinner.
Fuzzy Zeller.
Fuzzy Zeller.
Fuzzy Zeller.
1979, his first appearance, he won the Masters.
Did he win it more than once or no?
Just one. Just one. Yeah.
That's good enough though.
Been
A lot of
drinking
people
ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he make some comment about like
Chicken and
fried
chicken and
cornbread.
greens or
Chicken and-
something?
yeah.
Collard
Collard
greens,
greens, yeah.
cornbread.
Wow.
Why wouldn't anybody like that though?
It sounds good, actually. I love collard greens.
So do I.
I actually did you see what's his name Scheffler's meal this last year?
Huh?
It was crazy the meal they had for Scheffler's because Scheffler won it last year, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't happened
Yeah,
yet.
but it's
the meal would be coming
what,
up.
What he put on it,
Yeah.
it's pretty like it's pretty looks. It's like I don't know. It's not like fancy, but it sounds like pretty tasty. Well,
Sliders were on
Sliders,
there.
yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw it.
I gotta look up. Talk amongst yourself.
You know who's the most boring is Bubba Watson. He always has like chicken breast.
Oh, you know what? Jace had
weirdo.
we should have done that tonight. Jace actually brought this up, and I keep forgetting about it. We could have done tonight.
Mm.
What would you have for the meal if you won the Masters? It's a great question. What would you want everybody to eat? So we'll do it real quick. Let's do it now.
Well, Fuzzy Zeller would say, to me, he would be like, "Oh, that Ed guy.
He wants Polish sausages and pierogies.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
I like both of them."
Is
I
pierogies
love
Polish?
pierogies.
Yeah.
Is that right with
Yeah.
that? Okay, I'm just making sure.
I had andouille tonight, but that's a different kind of
I
sausage.
smell it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you really smell it?
Yeah, and Danny's
What was his
sausage?
name?
That's weird. Yeah.
Andy?
His name was
guy from-
Andouille.
The guy from Grindr.
Danny Andouille.
Noonan. His name was Noonan.
So what would you have if you were going to do the Masters dinner? Seriously,
Oh,
what
would
would
I
you
like?
What's one of your favorite things to eat? What would you have? Like, name a entree, an appetizer, and then dessert.
Man, I like everything, so it's hard.
Yeah, I would do like pimento cheeseburgers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm like calling out restaurants when I'm like, I'd have to have them cater it.
Right.
I want a chili dog from. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'd have those goat cheese wontons from the Shanty sent in.
Ooh, yeah.
Had those the
We'd
other
have
day.
just
They were
a
fantastic.
small Wells Brothers pizza.
Probably
Just a small.
Just a small one.
You know what? I'd probably have sushi.
Sushi's tough though. I wonder if. Oh, it doesn't matter. You have what you want. It's your party.
Yeah.
Some jalapeno poppers, but like real good, like bacon wrapped
So,
poppers
real
or
quick,
something like that. Go ahead.
Jalapeno poppers. We had the argument this weekend at State. Cream cheese or cheddar cheese?
Cream.
I do both.
You do both.
Cream.
Well, if you had to pick one.
Cream cheese.
Cream. I think the cream holds it holds everything together.
Andy Heber, friend of the show, was definite about cheddar cheese.
He's skinny.
I was like,
he doesn't know shit.
Which one will give you a heart attack faster? That's what you go with.
Exactly.
Cream cheese.
Yep.
You don't go with the thin bacon. You go with thick cut bacon on there.
Yeah.
Well, no, you go thin cut because it gets crisp.
Yeah,
crisp up.
he's right about that. Yeah,
It does. It crisps up.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So what would you do for your meal, Ed?
Well, I would do some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. And I mean, I was going to start calling out restaurants, but I guess I don't know if we can do that. Like I said, a Little Wells Brothers pizza as an appetizer.
What about like ribs or something?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Some shrimp and grits. You know.
I love shrimp and grits.
I mean, there's this place in
cheesy grits,
in
right?
Charleston. This guy, the smokehouse guy, I can't remember. I'm trying to think of his name, but some ribs from there, and maybe even some pulled pork from there.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, dessert. I'm trying to.
We're pretty simple here. We're not like going like for
we could do this. Play the same
abalone sandwiches here or nothing. You know,
is this our last meal too? Like if you had your last meal, same.
Well, this
question?
is the same one I got in prison.
Yeah. I had the old 96er for my last.
The old
meal.
96er.
How long can I make this last?
Yeah, just ribeyes. Oh my god, that'd be awesome too.
I mean, some tenderloin, obviously.
I don't think any one of us would complain, even if they served the what do you say, chicken and grits or chicken and greens.
Collard greens, yeah. You've had.
I think all of us would be like, "Damn, those are good."
Yeah.
Well, if you have
I'd
shrimp
be
and
way
grits,
happy
and you have collard greens, usually that's
any greens with like bacon and bacon grease
Yep.
in it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, bacon, yeah.
Some lard,
Brussels sprouts, and it doesn't really matter.
So here's Scheffler's meal. Your appetizer will be cheeseburger sliders served Scotty style. That doesn't say what it is. Firecracker shrimp.
Okay, that sounds
tortilla soup with avocado, crispy blue tortilla chips, sour cream and cilantro and lime.
Nice.
And then you'll get to choose from a Texas ribeye or black and red fish, which will come
both.
with most traditional Southern sides: mac and cheese, jalapeno cream corn, fried Brussels sprouts, seasoned fries, served family style.
Yes.
That sounds and
sounds
then
great.
For,
I
for
would
dessert,
choose yes.
the warm chocolate chip in a warm skillet with ice cream.
I like the skillet.
I want to hang out.
Let's
with
just take Scheffler's. Let's just take.
I know what.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
all in it now.
let's
I was
just
going to
do
say
that.
I eat what I got the one time up, and I do the Door County one.
Oh yes.
The Doug venison shank with the shrimp and grits.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was where was that place? What was it called?
Was it the
Next
water?
to- yeah,
The
waterfront.
waterfront.
Yeah. Yep.
Great. It was.
Would you have the venison shank?
Venison shank with shrimp
Yeah.
and grits. It was like a surf and turf, but it was venison shank with
Country
shrimp and
surf and
grits.
turf, yeah.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so good.
Nice.
And
I'm getting hungry now.
I had lamb there if I remember right, and it was good.
Huh?
That place is good.
Yeah, it was very good. You got any?
Well,
ideas
you weren't
for
with
food?
us that time, were you,
Tim's like,
Timmy?
no, I can anything.
Yeah.
We
What's that?
pretty much.
No.
I think
don't
we're
think you
all
were
kind
there
of the
that-
same palate.
Well,
don't
it's
we?
like French onion soup.
No.
Oh, I love French onion.
Chicken
Tapioca
wings
pudding.
on the bone.
Bacon
On
rib,
the
water
bone.
chestnuts,
Oh yeah, those are good.
coney dogs,
There you go.
lobster mac and cheese,
Yeah, I do like
a
that.
wedge salad, just so you have a little
Ooh,
green,
wedge salad's nice. Yep.
and then flourless chocolate cake.
Boo.
What? Is that just like
What
gooey?
is wrong with
Oh,
you?
it's so good.
Why wouldn't you get like?
I like
have it?
Scheffler's dessert way better
Yeah,
than
why didn't
that.
you get like
I have-
Trey Leche
Number one,
or
mine would be a
something?
cheesecake of some kind.
I'd have a blooming onion.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
How about I'll go back? How about a crock of French onion soup?
There you go.
There we
Cheese
go.
melted on top.
Yep, that sounds good.
And the garlic toast is made out of a pretzel bread.
There you go.
So pretzel bread,
Oh.
garlic toast inside.
How about a little elote?
Ooh.
Yeah, we're talking. Is that yours? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't
We
get there,
should
but the
have a mas-
elote's
You know
great.
what?
Yeah.
Next year for Christmas shows, we should have a master's dinner here one night.
We should.
And everybody bring something to pass.
Because we're all champions. We're all champions.
In our eyes.
I like with Timmy in this group now for food, especially.
We could talk food all
I
night.
look over
man.
here, I'm like a skinny guy, you know, but he likes the popper. He likes the good food.
You're the first person that's called me a skinny guy since I was like 16.
If you see me with my shirt off,
Yeah, and I love it. Better yet, I saw you with your bra off. Awesome.
Man's ear.
That was
It's
a
a man's
girdle.
ear.
that's not a bra. It's a bro.
So let's make our master's pick.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're gonna do a draft and everybody write their picks down. And
Do
then
we get 4 then?
you get 4 picks, and once they're gone, you
Who
can't
gets to
take.
pick first then?
We'll let the elder statesman pick first.
Oh,
We'll go by age. I think last year we did it by age, oldest to youngest.
okay, let's do it.
So it'd be Willie,
Boom, boom.
Tim, me, you, Eric.
So
right?
we're just highlighting
I
our
think
own
that's what we
sheet.
did last year because of the
Yeah,
age thing.
I don't remember.
You're like a couple months older than Eric. That's about it, right?
He's
5 days.
He's like 5 days
So yeah,
older. Yeah.
So Willie, you start us up, and then write your list down, and then give them to. I'll just take them at the end. I'll figure it out after the tournament this week. Is it this weekend?
It is.
It is this weekend, Thursday.
Par 3 is
Well,
Wednesday.
I'll figure it out by the time we have our next show. Or actually, I'll give it to you, Willie.
Yeah,
you
give
can
it to
figure
me.
it out for us. I'll give you the answers. Yep.
I'm going to go with John Rahm.
Damn it. I hate you.
That's what I was going to go with. Now I don't know what to do.
Hope he loses.
Well, I got to go with Scheffler.
Hope he gets sick.
So you pick Scheffler?
I'll go with Rory. Is that correct accent?
It was pretty good, actually.
Hey, wait, I have a question. I have a question about that.
Do I have to still pick a guy? I don't like it.
Well, I'll ask after. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's your pick.
Timmy's got a question.
So, are there how many Irelands are there?
Two.
Like, is there a National Republic of Ireland and
There's Northern
Ireland is part of the UK,
right?
And then Ireland.
Ireland's not part of the UK,
right?
Which
So
is the
Rory's
island.
Northern Ireland,
Yeah.
and then there's another golfer that's from Ireland.
He's the potato famine guy, right? Northern Ireland.
There's a few golfers from Ireland. I mean, who's the big guy?
Speaking of
that's
Ireland,
from
did you guys hear
Scotland.
Ashland and Lose closing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that
putting in
yesterday.
there.
Yeah.
It's a
Brew tap.
by the port, by the ounce.
Like the 100
I heard
taps.
they're doing that,
They're doing it 2 different places.
and the guys from Tavern on 6 bought the Downtowner.
Yes.
Yes.
They're putting in an axe throwing, and they're gonna have the same beers. That I
Nope.
told you.
The X-ray is going to go in that gamer place.
Yeah, in the gamer
Oh, I thought it was
place.
going downtown.
No, you know who's going to Downtowner is Kavlovskis.
Yeah,
They
Tavern
bought
on
it.
6, yeah.
Church and Market. It's going to be called.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be more for like medium to small groups, but they're also going to be open.
Who's doing it, Adam?
I think.
No. Kavlovskis, they used to own Spankies.
Oh,
they
yeah,
own Tavern
yeah.
on 6, yeah.
I was going to say.
Back to your question. Shane Lowry is from
Shane Lowry, yes.
Ireland.
Okay.
Shane Lowry.
I just thought it was weird because whatever tournament I was watching, it was like.
Yeah. Who's up?
I'm up. I don't like any of these guys. I'm going to take.
How many picks we taking?
That Jordan Spieth
4.
guy.
We get 4. And it's a snake draft, so Eric will go double up.
Yep.
Okay, you guys suck because you took everybody that
I know.
like. I'm not gonna just follow suit like you guys are. My first pick's gonna be Colin Morikawa.
I'm gonna take him next.
And then, gosh, these damn live guys.
Hope one of them wins it.
I do too. That'd be great.
You know, the guy that's hot, he just won. He won $4 million is what Koepka won.
Koepka
And
won, yeah.
He's the first guy to win twice on the Live Tour. He won $4 million.
Plus his salary.
And just a few weeks ago, I read a story about him, how he was disappointed.
Unhappy.
He was unhappy and wants to come back.
Have you-
I would, even though he's a D-bag, I would love to have him back and DeChambeau.
You know what I heard?
Just
though? We were
because
talking
they
about
add
this
so
weekend.
much.
They said, I don't know if it's true, but if they leave, they got to pay their money back double.
4 times.
Yeah.
Oh, no
times.
shit.
You
Yeah,
can't-
so make it
you
tough
like
for them to
signing- You like
leave.
signing your soul to the devil.
Pretty much.
You
They are
make
the
200
devil.
million, you got to give back 800 million.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Full Swing yet?
I've watched 3
Yeah, I've watched
episodes.
3 of
Good.
them.
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty good, isn't
pretty
it?
good,
So
yep.
3, you're on the. Are you on the one with the English guy?
I just watched that one. Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's funny.
He's pretty good. I like. I mean,
and you know what? I'm sorry to stop the draft, but I kind of get Koepka more now. I think his attitude comes from just him not being as good. He just wasn't happy. He sucked at golf.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing what he thought he could play at, and I think he was just mad and just
dominated for 2
and
years.
that's what I mean.
For 2 years,
he
just
wasn't
dominated.
taking it well, and I think his attitude came from not liking people, just almost like not liking himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy after listening to his story. Plus,
They do start to, the characters do start to grow on you.
Plus his girlfriend. I could not stand for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I know it.
That bad?
So you haven't seen anything with
stuff she
DJ?
says, no.
Okay.
No.
Is he fully healed? Because I know that he had.
Oh, is Koepka got
He's-
the blonde
he's good
chick?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good now.
I've seen her on shows like buying houses in
and
the
she's
Bahamas
like
and
annoying.
stuff.
I mean,
she's
high
super
maintenance.
annoying.
Yeah. Okay, you get doubled up then, Eric.
Yeah, I see that.
But yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I like.
She's easy on the eyes, but
I
hard on
could
the
probably
ears.
get them down the road here though. I guess I'll take Jordan or Justin Thomas.
okay, you get one.
You don't like Justin Thomas, or I'm the jerk?
No,
I said
Oh,
jerk.
I'm the jerk.
I
Okay, I thought you meant he's.
I'm gonna
awesome.
take. I'm gonna
so
take
cool.
Cam Smith.
I like him.
Cam Smith. Okay, I'm gonna take Brooks Koepka.
Nice.
Where's he at?
Dark horse.
Yeah, everybody's got to take one sleeper.
No.
Like at the end. No. Okay.
Killed
fine.
me last year.
Should have to take one live golfer as well.
Well, Koepka's a live golfer.
got
right?
one.
Yeah, I got mine. That'd be cool.
Somebody took Cam Smith, right?
Yeah.
He's got a live golfer.
Yep. Willie.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
take-
I'm sorry, Tim.
No, wait.
No, Tim, then he gets 2. Remember, we're going by age.
Are we going to pick a one guy way at the bottom that's got to be like...
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to, but I was just saying maybe we should.
Maybe our 5th pick could be a wild card.
Yep.
I'm going to take Alexander Chauffelet.
Oh, Xander. Okay. Willie, you get 2.
Max Homa.
He's my Homa.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's been shooting well.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I'll take my my live. I'll take DJ.
Sure.
Good pick. Tim.
Me?
Yep.
All right. Where is... I'm going to take Finau.
Tony Finau.
Hey, now.
I'm going to take Patrick Cantley. Nobody took him right yet.
No.
But you're doing Iko all day over there.
Ed, you get 1.
I'm up?
Yep.
Who'd you just take, Jason Day?
Patrick Cantley.
Oh, Cantley. Okay.
Yeah, Cantley.
Well, I usually take an Asian guy or two, so I'm going with Victor Hovland. No, I'm picking him because Amber thinks he's super cute.
He is pretty ripped, though. I mean, he's got the good biceps, you know.
Yeah, when we were up there at...
No, he's not a live golfer.
No, he's still he's a Euro. I'm up for 2 now, right?
2, yep. Final 2.
Well, I'm taking
a wild card.
I'm taking Sam Burns.
Sam Burns.
He's not even on my list.
George Burns' son.
Oh, God, you devil.
I'm in between on a couple guys here.
That's how you usually are.
Well, then you know what? Because I am. You know what? I'm taking the one guy you'd want to be in between. Will Zalatoris.
And the other one's Garoppolo or what?
Well, you want one skit? Forget it.
Oh, shit. That's funny. You done already?
Well, I got 4, but we're doing a wild card at the end.
Oh, man.
Right?
I got to look.
You got to take a flyer on the wild card, right?
Now I'm going to just take I'm going to go Hideki Matsuyama.
Jerk.
Okay.
That's a guy I was
since Hop threw it out here, I'll just pick it because he put the name out here. Shane Lowry.
Jerk.
Yeah, we were just talking about him.
I'll take Shane Lowry.
He's some Ireland guy, some potato head.
Me?
Yep.
I am going to take Golfing Jesus, Tommy Fleetwood.
Jesus, I love it.
I'm gonna take Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic.
Oh, I didn't take a live guy. That'll have to be my 5th, right? Is that a hard fast
rule? You don't take
okay.
a live guy, no. And you got 4, Willie?
I got 4.
Okay. So you want to make our guy on my list? We got the odds here, right? Everybody's got the odds.
Why don't
list?
we see who gets the highest 5th guy? Like
the highest worst score?
No. So we got our 4.
Okay.
Why don't we pick a 5th guy and we'll just pick him, whoever does the best out of that guy also.
And he's got to be...
He's got to be over 1,000.
These old guys have no shot of winning those. Sandy Lyle, I mean...
How about it's got to be plus 10,000 or higher?
Yeah, where DeChambeau is right there.
or higher it's got to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
10,000 or higher. So
and then we do like $5 for that or something.
500? No,
that's what I said.
Willie, you get to start.
I'm going to take... let's see here. We got so many good names here.
They all suck.
I'm going to take Sergio. Mr. Garcia.
That's one guy that just never...
Tim?
I'm going to go with Keegan Bradley.
That's a legit pick right
I'm gonna
there.
go
I can't believe he's that.
I'm going to go with Chokey McChokey. Mito Pereira.
Yeah,
there you go. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, he's in full swing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Who's up? I'm taking Abraham Ainser.
Abraham Anus.
What you like to do?
4 years ago.
So who took Mito? You did?
Yeah.
Scott, we got to mark these down.
Yeah.
Scott, Sergio was...
Well, I got my sheet here. I'm going to give that to
Tim.
him.
Yeah.
And, of course, this is my Mendoza line.
So we're just
right
we're just picking one wild card,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep.
And it's me?
Yep, there you go.
I'm taking Sahith Theegala, one of my favorite players.
That's a fake name.
He's in full swing, too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. In fact, the same episode with Mito.
Oh. Mito meat like Ito the style.
So that's our 5.
Yep, that's it. So that's the Masters
Can I borrow
this
your
weekend.
highlighter?
Par 3's tomorrow, correct?
It is. It's supposed to be 86
Wednesday,
degrees.
yeah.
And there's a
Wednesday.
good chance this may
Why
not.
can't it be tomorrow though? Because that's the day I work from home. It'd be nice to be.
And
There's a good chance this may not even happen because it's supposed to rain. There's over 50%
All weekend?
chance Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It might be
They got to play in the rain.
Yeah. So the Masters starts on Thursday. You can see it all on CBS, or most of it.
Hello, friends.
Now you get to see the front nine
Is this
places.
Jim-
Remember
is
the
it
old
Jim-
days? They want to show the front nine on TV.
Did you guys? I forgot. I was going to mention it in my good. But the women's amateur at Augusta. Did you watch any of that?
I watched a little bit.
I
of
flipped to it.
It's
Caitlin Clark was pretty good.
Caitlin Clark so was Caitlin Carter was even better.
I didn't even think women were allowed on the course yet.
Condoleezza Rice is the only member, I believe, of
Is she really?
female member.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Two birds with one stone. With
it
that
was
one.
really. It's a really calm thing to watch. Really, I mean, I fell asleep. But I mean, these girls were really good. It's all amateurs, collegiate girls.
Right,
So
yeah.
they play the first 2 rounds at another course, but the final rounds at Augusta,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's girls putting for eagle, and I mean, the winner was 9 under. They went to like a playoff or whatever, but pretty cool.
Yeah, didn't they just open another golf course in Augusta as well?
I think they played. That's the other
A
one
new
that they
course.
played. Yeah, and they played the first couple rounds there. It looked very. There was at first I'm watching. I'm like, this doesn't look like Augusta because it's called the Women's Amateur at Augusta. And the first round, I'm like, I don't recognize these holes. And
You're like, it looks like the women's amateur at Muni.
at Muni, yes.
What did
yeah.
you say? You don't recognize these holes?
Can you? I don't recognize these holes.
They've been really manicured.
Right.
Well, head greenskeeper,
Women's golf. I don't recognize these holes.
Someday he hopes to be assistant greenskeeper.
Sorry, folks.
Cannonball coming.
Sorry, folks.
Sorry, folks.
Podcast closed.
We got shut down.
That just tickled me in the wrong spot.
The wrong spot.
What
Come
with
on
my
now.
lips?
Oh, that was a good one.
They wasn't even trying to be funny. That's why it was so funny.
I'm never trying to be
Crying.
funny.
So
Actually.
we're not going to be here next week. So in 2
I
weeks
love
we'll get
fart
to
humor.
see who won the golf picks.
Yeah.
So enjoy watching the Masters this week.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's pretty awesome.
So what else you got, Willie? I know you got stuff. Everybody else, whatever you guys got.
I got birthdays. I got one really quick question for you
Yep,
guys.
yep, yep.
So everybody, like,
Tiger Woods.
watched your Facebook.
Sam Snead.
What was
Fuzzy
your
Zeller.
favorite April Fool's
Oh, I got Jackson
Fake.
good this year.
news?
Oh, I see.
I didn't really see.
I didn't
I didn't
dive in.
really
I
see
got my
anything.
son really good this year, though.
Joe Biden's our president.
That's what my dad got me with.
Oh,
That would be
was
so
an April
refreshing.
Fool's. No, I didn't
didn't
really
partake?
see any. I didn't pay attention.
There was a
I
bunch. There was a
I
bunch
at
on there.
I had
St.
one. I got one, Willie. I got one.
I was looking at my phone lunch Saturday. I was drinking more.
I got one because it actually got me. So I went on social media that morning and I'm reading and I follow one of my favorite golf courses is Hawksview out in Lake Geneva.
Great course.
And a great course. And I should almost find it because it was really believable. And these guys were here. I'll find it if you talk amongst yourselves.
I'll find it too. I mean, I got one that's.
Did you have one, Ed?
No,
April Fool's joke that caught you? You saw?
No, my dad got me with one.
What do you do?
He said, "Yeah, Biden was committed to."
I got it
They had to
already.
put him into Walter Reed, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on in this country? All our. He sent back April Fools. I'm like, you son of a bitch! I was inside a cabinet trying to put in a bathtub, and I'm underneath it when I came.
But yet he still answered.
You
his
got
phone.
me. Well, because we had some other stuff going on, so I had to
So
answer.
this was really each year golf.com comes out with his top 100 golf courses in America. On February 7th, 2023, we received some exciting news. Hawksview Como Crossings course is being acknowledged as the 98th rated golf course in America for 2023. I know we were stunned too. We had to ask them how this happened. Last year, one of their editors came to play on a whim and absolutely fell in love with the course. With the elevation changes and unique course conditions, it's a great course. So this is very believable. After that, course.com raters came out to play the course for the first time. They came to us and mentioned how much they loved the layout. However, there was one thing holding this up from cracking the list. Now you'll know this. The tree on the hole 17, I hate that frickin' tree, obstructing the view of the green based on the original course design. So naturally, we chopped down that tree on February 2nd. So this is where I started to be like, what? A couple of days later, we received the call. It was unfortunate about the tree, but it needed to come down due to the set of circumstances. And if you're reading this so far, we hope you recognize today's date. So while we love our course, we should probably hand over the 98th spot back to Sand Valley Golf Resort. So another Wisconsin resort.
I was supposed to golf there last year.
I played there.
Yeah.
I played a preview of like 6 holes there, and then I played the par 3 course
Gotcha.
a few times with my son. It's fun. It's a really cool resort too.
Yeah.
It's like so picturesque. But yeah, so that one got me. So that's.
What was yours?
The one that got me was a submarine rides to Washington Island.
Are you serious? You believed it?
I saw it. I'm like, maybe it could. And I'm like, is it? Because they talked about it's rated to go down to far as Death's Door, where you see all the shipwrecks and stuff like that.
Oh,
but I
that'd
thought
be
it was
awesome.
hilarious.
Can you imagine?
That would be awesome. I'd want to go on that.
Yeah, for sure.
You see anything, Tim?
No.
This is Jackson, my oldest. Text him in the morning. I'm like, are you going to be home later? I need your help. Minnie, who's our cat, lives in the basement, basically. Minnie got out of the house somehow and climbed one of our trees. I can't get her out. I need your help. He's like, what? He's like freaking out. Okay, I got her down. She's doing okay. How crazy. How did she get up there? Like, he's really, I'm like, Logan is like, he believes you, what the hell? And then she just jumped up and climbed. It was incredible. How did she get outside? Like, he's so worried about her. And I'm like,
what a dick.
and I go, Tink, open the door for her. Tink's our dog. And he's just nothing. And finally the April Fools came on. But I got him pretty good. It was funny. Logan and I were like scheming on.
Well, that's why I like it was carried out over a period of time.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm like, this ain't gonna work. This kid's smart. Right?
Plus, you got Logan there.
He's like, yeah, Logan's cracking up. Oh my God, what can we do next? What should we tell Mom? I'm like, I ain't telling her nothing.
Dad's on the roof.
I'm not messing with her. No. What do you got? You got birthdays?
I do have birthdays, kids.
We got a basketball game here. It doesn't look like much of a game.
I wish Florida Atlantic was in here.
A song. I'm sorry. I always forget I have a song. Sorry, Willie.
It's all right. Your birthday.
Can't find it.
My birthday too.
Oh my God, the show. We need to edit this out.
We started late. That's why. Remember? We
Yeah,
started late, which is fine. I mean, no big deal. We got nowhere to
I
be.
was the latest, wasn't I?
Okay, here we go.
Of course.
Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is the day. Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, dear someone today.
Wow. And today's a good week to have your birthday.
I hope so.
Sweeps week.
Sweeps week, that's right. Sweeps week. All right, who's going to go first here?
I am.
Right.
Me.
Bradley's the youngest.
All right.
By a lot.
We're going youngest to smartest to best looking.
I'm last.
Triple crown.
Both times, smartest and best looking.
Speaking of best looking, all right. Wayne Newton.
Oh, shit. He's old.
Where was on Lucy?
He's had a lot of plastic surgery.
He's weird looking.
Yeah, well, he's.
Remember in Vegas Vacation?
Could he
Come
be?
eat some spaghetti.
Have you seen,
Big old bowl. Right? He had a big old bowl of spaghetti for it.
Can I look on my phone real quick?
Ford Fairlane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
81.
Damn, I was going to say that too.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
God, you're a jerk.
I was going to say 60.
It's all right. I'll pull out the last question again.
Could have been 105 for all I know.
Ed.
Oh, it's going this way now?
Yeah. Oh, we got to go the other way?
I don't
Either
know.
way.
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
The Coriolis effect in the Northern Hemisphere.
Tony Orlando.
Tim.
I'm not Willie. I'm paying attention. Hello. Where am I? Tony Orlando. It's probably 78.
76.
77.
81.
79.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it too because we're right
81 worked last time.
Tim got us a good start on that one too. Right there.
I'm up.
Your favorite
Tiger Woods?
Fuzzy Zeller.
Your favorite tart?
Alec Baldwin.
Oh, Alec.
Gosh.
How old is he? What? I wonder if he got a.
Hey, Pete Schvetty.
Wonder if he got a fake gun for Christmas.
Sweaty balls.
Jesus. Too soon?
Let me think. Alec Ball, I'm going to say he's 64.
62.
65.
Bradley's killing us.
Fire.
He probably looked these up while he was on the plane.
You're up, Ed.
On the shitter. What plane?
Oh, my God.
Was
I
I
don't know.
fly here?
David Hyde Pierce.
Oh, that's that little nerdy guy
Niles.
from yeah.
Niles.
Great
Niles,
show
yeah.
too. Frasier, great show.
I don't know. 57.
No, he's like the guess.
60?
58.
30. No, I'm just kidding. 63.
64.
Wow.
Stupid game.
Man, he's good looking for his age.
Who's up?
Who went first? Eric?
Bradley's up.
Oh, Eric. Okay.
Eddie Murphy. Ote.
Shit. I don't know. He never does. He doesn't age.
He doesn't.
Right?
Oh.
So he's 61.
Older than that.
66.
I'm gonna say he's. Would you say 61?
Yeah.
66.
But I was wrong.
63.
62.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that far off.
Yeah,
Now,
he was
was
on.
I?
I knew he was on.
See? I teed it up for you.
Yeah, I know. I like it. You're on fire tonight.
Tim.
Yeah.
Jenny Garth.
Was she the
52.
Too old.
I like that. No, I think she's about.
She's our age.
I'm gonna say she's 51.
That's close.
I hate this game.
I told you.
It's not like horseshoes. If you close,
No, or hand grenades.
Everybody's favorite actress,
Tiger Woods.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh, she's got a whole
Crazy.
story
She
about
got-
her.
She got a bit of crazy going on there.
There's a whole story about her this week, running around naked.
Oh, really?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor girl.
She's got problems.
Yeah.
no.
Remember when she was? What was that show she was on? That was like
Was it a Disney show?
yeah. It was
What is
one
this?
of the,
Where are they now?
like Ask Clarissa or no something like what the hell was it?
Where's Sparky at?
She mentioned shows now. How about? Oh, I'm first.
Yep.
For Amanda Bynes. How about 34? She's probably older than that.
Say 38.
37.
God damn it.
The fuck?
This guy.
We take this so seriously.
You're up, Ed.
Kobe Smulders.
I have no idea who
love
that
her.
is.
Really?
How I Met Your Mother.
Is she on the new Night Court?
She was
The
in.
Avengers.
Oh,
she
she was the news chick.
the dark. Yeah, and
Yep.
she was in.
She was the Canadian
Reacher.
singer.
Yeah.
The
She
wall
was in one of
singer.
the Jack Reacher ones.
I don't watch
With
that.
With Tom
bad-
Cruise.
How
was
I
Tom
Met
Cruise
Your
movie.
Mother.
Not the new
movies.
one, the good one. The new one's awesome. The Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
Prime.
Colby Smulders.
Another porn show. Jack Reach around.
He's in
Was that
prison.
right? Did
He's
you-
in
did
prison
you
in
cover
like
that
the
one?
second
No.
episode. The second or that episode where they send him to jail.
Yeah.
And they put him in prison on accident in the real with the. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Arthur
It's one of-
Treacher.
So Colby Smulders. I don't even know what her name. She's 49.
No.
I don't know. She's good looking.
She's 45.
Too old.
43.
What else is she in besides
The Avengers.
What is she in the Avengers?
She's the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's Nick Fury's sidekick. The black hair.
She's Canadian.
So she's in a How I Met Your Mother, and the girl with the flute's the same age as me. So we found that out like 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna say 41.
That's not a flute.
Damn.
Good. I don't even know who she is still.
Yeah, she's good.
Going off
looking.
you guys.
Bradley, you're up again.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that psychopath.
68.
Ooh, I liked it.
62. You know what?
Yeah, one guess. That's it.
See, he was in Weird Science. 85.
Man, I'm gonna.
The towel store's having a white sale.
I think it's too old if I think it's too old if I say it, but I have to say it.
Say it.
69. Nah, it's too old.
So you lose one.
Yeah, lose one.
60.
That's it.
That's it. 58.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow.
Robert
Sorry,
Downey.
Rob.
Yeah.
Bob.
No, he was in Weird Science like in 85, and he was young. So,
You know who else was in Weird Science?
so
Chet.
Chet.
My name is Chet. And I didn't think it was a whale's dick, honey.
you two donkey dicks couldn't get laid in a morgue.
How'd you like a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? Can you explain to me why my grandparents are catatonic in the closet?
I love Weird
That's a
Science.
fucking great movie.
David Blaine.
David
The Magician?
Blaine.
Yes. Is there any other?
I don't
Is
know.
he from Blaine, Minneapolis? Forget it.
Blaine, Minnesota?
Whose turn is it?
It's Ed's.
No.
No, it's
Timmy's.
Tim's. Yeah,
Tim's,
Tim's.
yeah, Tim's.
60.
Who'd you say?
Blaine.
David Blaine.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm going to say he's 44.
Do you know who he
You
is?
said 60?
Yeah,
Okay.
the magician guy.
I'm going to say 56.
Got showing Vegas. Nah, he's young. I think
51.
I think he's younger than we are.
50.
Oh, 50.
Close.
Wow.
That's only off by 10 years.
I'm up.
I had no idea.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Brittany's sister.
Yep.
Younger sister. I'm going to say she's 42.
Jamie Bitch.
Because I think Brittany's 40 something, right? Oh, I think that.
No,
I
I'm
should've said
going to
Dang
say
it.
36.
Damn it.
She's Larry Bird, 33.
37.
32.
Well,
You
look
almost
who
got
was
the
close.
Larry Bird.
Look who was
You've
close.
been
I should have won Magic.
Christopher Reed, kid of Kid and Play.
Thank you for that.
That's you.
I don't even know
A lot of
who
people don't
Kid
know.
Play
Who
is.
Kid and Play is?
What?
Is that the guys that
House
wore their
Party.
shirts backwards?
House Party?
That's
No, that's
crisscross.
crisscross.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Kid and
Crisscross
Play, the
and
guy with the
make it
eraser head?
jump.
Oh, yeah, those guys with the tall afros.
Crazy.
Yeah.
House Party, the best.
Yeah, okay. So their kid, 27.
No. Jesus Christ, you're way off.
No, it's him. The guy himself in the movie.
Oh, I thought you said his kid.
No, I said
Kid.
Christopher
Play.
Reed, who is
Kid
kid
Play.
of Kid and
Oh,
Play.
kid. Okay, let
It's
me
still a
re-guess
good
that.
guess, though. Yeah, go ahead.
I
We'll
misread
allow
the way
it.
you said that.
21. He's Benjamin Buttons.
23?
Oh, 49.
48.
Jesus. Well, you know what it is now.
I'm going to say 56.
I'm going to say 55.
It's 47. Bradley's been off by one every time.
59.
Ooh,
Holy
he's
cow.
old. I don't know who he is. I mean, I know who he is, but
Holy
I
eraser
couldn't,
head.
I couldn't put a year. I
Who
couldn't put a
picked for
year
you?
in there.
So it's
I was
Eric.
way
You
off.
picked first, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. John Ratzenberger.
Ooh.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that
Male band.
Cheers.
Huh?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cliff.
Cheers?
Cliff
Cliffy.
Clavin.
Cliff.
Oh,
He's in all those Toy Story movies
Yeah.
and all the. Yeah, oh,
He's
he's
the
in
pig.
every
Mr. Potato
Pixar.
He's Mr. Potato. Yeah, Mr. Potato. Yeah.
Every Pixar movie's in.
I want to say it.
Say it. Say it.
Come on, Bradley. Get
But
some
I think he
balls.
might be older than that, actually. 72.
73.
69. Well, that's another point.
71.
It's worth it.
76.
Oof. Wow.
He was 69 once.
Yeah, but the Etruscans would say 76 is really the new 71. He always had some stupid comment.
Tim.
Yes.
Paul Rudd.
Oh.
He never
Sexiest
ages
man,
either.
Sexiest man alive.
He never ages
Last
either.
year.
Who?
Nope.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
You voted for him?
The guy that was sexually abusing Alicia Silverstone in Clueless.
Oh, good for him.
She
Wasn't it him?
abusing her.
Yeah,
She was underage, and it was her brother.
She was 18.
But it was still her brother.
Stepbrother.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
52.
As if.
There's
Paul Rudd. I thought he just turned 50. No, I thought he was 50.
I'm going to say 51.
I think he's 53.
54.
Bradley's always off by one.
I said
Or
54.
or I nail it.
Yeah.
Because I've nailed
In
3.
your head.
Oh, it's me, right? Tim, you which one?
Just like I nailed Alyssa
Zach Braff.
Silverstone.
Zach Oh, from Scrubs.
Scrubs, yep.
Yeah, it's
Fan of him.
Great show.
I'm going to say... Oh, he's younger. I'm going to say he's 46.
49.
I think he's 44.
50.
48.
Dang it.
It's right there.
Ed.
We got
I'm not going to know who this guy is either.
Candace Cameron Bure.
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, Valerie
you do.
Bure's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, she's about our age.
I'm still
too.
lost. I have no idea.
From Full House.
Full House.
She the one that went to jail for the college admission scandal?
No,
that was Aunt Jess or Aunt Becky.
Yeah, Aunt
Yeah.
Becky. Yeah.
Who is she? I'm trying to.
She's the daughter, the cute one.
She's the oldest daughter.
Oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's up?
I'm up. 49 again.
Are you?
I'm getting there.
When you said Candace Cameron Bure, I was like,
I know. Your face lit up.
I know. I got a slow dance.
52.
I'd really hate to see what's under your mattress.
Slow dance chubby right there.
52?
52.
That was him.
52.
I guess he's got stone face over here.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's sleeping or
Wait, what?
Just his
what
normal
were your
start.
guess? What were
It's just
your-
his
I think
normal
I
face.
guessed 49. I don't remember.
52
I keep
and
saying
49.
it.
That was guesses. Okay.
48.
51.
47.
Damn it.
I don't like this game anymore.
John Oates.
Ooh.
He's the one with the mustache, right?
The defenseman from the Buffalo Sabres, or no?
No.
Wow.
They're old too.
Oh,
You're up, Tim? No.
I didn't. Did I go? I didn't go last.
Ed went last time.
yeah.
So yeah, you're up.
Okay,
You're up.
he's 72.
75.
69.
Good guess.
I was gonna guess 69 again. Glad I ain't got
Timmy, you're up again.
He's a man eater.
Because I think, never mind.
You
We only go out at night.
John Schneider.
John Snyder from like
Wait,
Dukes of Hazzard.
The
Not
Seattle,
Rob
the
Schneider.
Seattle Seahawks general manager.
John Snyder.
Schneider from One Day at a Time.
Wait, who's John Schneider?
He's
John,
old too,
SNL.
so I'm going to say 77.
This is John Schneider of the SNL. No,
No, that's Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
This is Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
The
Holy
country
shit.
singer.
What did you
The
say?
blonde.
77.
He's a good-looking guy still
What do
for
I
his
got?
age.
0 right now?
Yes, you do have 0.
69. Yeah, -1.
The Schneider you talked about, that was another guy that she just left this greasy dirtball handyman with her daughters.
With a toothpick in his mouth. And
I know.
a
He's
little
like, hey,
mustache that-
One day at a time.
why don't you come down? I got a place down in the basement down here. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? And then he was teaching the boy how to
Was he
pick
in
up
good,
girls
was he in
in one
Goodfellas
episode.
or what?
Where is this going? Like
Snyder.
Hey, let me show your son how to lay some pipe.
John Snyder, 64.
No.
I think he's be older. I just
No, he's got gray hair. He's good. He's a good-looking guy.
68.
No, that's it.
63.
Oh, wow.
Damn, I was within one. You guys questioned my
I agree with you,
ability
Tim.
to.
I thought it was way older than that. So did I.
He
Who was first?
He's
Tim,
a
so it's
good-looking
me.
guy, man.
Jared Allen.
Of the Minnesota Vikings?
Yes.
And the Bears.
40.
Wait.
More famously known
I'm sorry.
as a bear.
Yeah, probably. I think he played at Carolina at the end, maybe too. I don't know.
They all do.
Let me think here. Jared Allen.
Make your free throws.
He retired a couple years ago. I'm gonna say he's 41.
That's what I was gonna say.
Damn it.
So you're saying he's 41?
Ed.
40.
Oh, I thought maybe he accidentally hit the bell.
Ding!
That was last year.
Tim Hasselbeck.
Timmy?
I don't even know which one he is.
Timmy Hasselbeck.
There's Matt Hasselbeck.
All you Tims, stick together.
Tim's the one that.
grad.
Yeah, Tim.
Who's up?
And who is he? Was he the Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
43.
Had a cup of coffee.
I don't know.
I don't know
He
who
didn't
he
play
is.
for the Titans, did he?
He may have. Yeah.
One of them did.
Who's up?
You,
Europe.
little Timmy Hasselbeck.
How old's Matt?
I don't know.
I'd say he's 40.
Matt's got to be close to our age.
Tim's 40. Willie? Tim's 40.
44.
45.
Oh, you're on fire now.
If you want to throw a stupid chance at
minus
69.
3, though, on 69.
No, I'm back to 2 now. Or am I back to 1?
You're
Positive 1, fellas.
Look at you.
You know, I just got to 69 to give you guys a chance.
Who's up?
Eric? Oh, no.
I feel like
Timmy.
I'm always up.
No.
Yeah, no. You guys first. He's
Oh,
got
you
second
then
and Tim.
Eric.
Yeah, right?
Okay, fine. Go.
Yeah.
Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
Touchdown, Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
Who is that?
From University of Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Shit.
So you didn't know who he was?
No,
I'm like, what?
No.
Gosh. Did we ask already if there are any of the number that we always like to?
No, we can't ask.
We can't ask
No
anymore?
rule. No.
No longer.
No longer.
What
valid.
year was he born?
We'd still not get it.
Oh, you got me.
You almost got me.
I'm going to say he's 70.
63.
I have 1 right now.
You have 1.
69.
Why would I guess 70? Why would I do that? Why would he guess 63? Threw the whole thing off.
I knew you were going to say 69. Go say it. I think
I didn't want. I've been playing it
you
safe.
Get 2 for that, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So what's he at?
3 after all my missteps.
How many points do I have? I got 3 right.
He's got 3. You got 3.
Oh my.
Tim has one. Ed has one.
Let's go. Come on, let's fucking go.
Tim's first this time.
All right.
Ricky Waters.
Ooh.
Running Waters.
Remember he short-runner ball in that playoff game for the 49ers?
I want to say 88. 50.
That's old. That's way too
50.
old.
Ricky Waters, he went to Notre Dame, right?
Went to Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Played for the Niners. Played for the Seahawks.
Played for the Eagles, too, I think.
Had that record-breaking game with this. Was that the Seahawks?
I can't remember. You're right,
Big, when we always do the playoff things, didn't he have that huge 5-touchdown game or whatever?
Yeah, he may have, yeah. I'm going to guess he's 51. What'd you say?
50.
51.
47.
He's 54.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's, yeah.
Damn it.
I
went the wrong way.
Yeah. It's me now?
How many birthdays are there today? Jesus.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
I like how he counts them one at a time.
Yeah,
too,
I know.
Not just
I know
4.
I know what Willie did at work today.
That's why he's late.
He was waiting for the truck.
I had this all done by 7:15 this morning.
Wow, look at you.
Waiting for the printer.
Early bird gets the
dot matrix, man.
Then he made Sean a card.
Well, it took him long on the paper because he had to rip off the edges, with the holes in them.
He doesn't know what a printer is. What are you guys talking about?
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's my turn.
Adrian Beltre.
Ooh.
Wow. He was old. He don't play anymore. He was old.
His real age or his claimed age?
Yeah.
Good call.
I'm going to go 49. No.
I don't remember what he retired at.
It's that louder you say it, the closer you get.
46.
45.
43.
44.
Damn it. Look at us.
That's what I want to go with right off the bat. I changed my mind.
Son of a bitch.
Sons of bitches.
Gary Carter.
Ooh.
Who is you?
Gary Carter's dead.
No, he's not.
Cross him off
Isn't he?
then.
I think he is.
Cross
We'll look
him
at.
Guys,
off.
he's on my Christmas card list.
What are some of these guys movers?
Gary Carter. So let's see. He was a rookie in 77 or 76.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. He did have cancer, though.
I
Brain
know.
cancer.
I think he's
Maybe
dead.
he did die.
I think he's dead.
Well, you know what?
Let's see. Wait.
How old would he be?
Bonus question if you get this one.
I mean, I'd look him up, but that's cheating.
Yeah, because it would show the age then, yeah.
Yeah, so he was 20 then.
Is Gary Carter alive? Nobody's 20.
66.
He's 67. I'm not going there. Unless I feel-
68.
Oh gosh. Temptation. Do it.
Well, last one's worth +6, right?
The very last one. There's a
Okay,
couple
69.
Oh, come on. Why did we hope
He's not. So
So where he's got the lead
Gary
now.
Carter dead at 57.
Are you serious?
He's been dead 12
You can't.
years.
You gotta throw it out.
EB 69. That's
He
all
cannot
I'm
have a
saying.
birthday if he's not alive.
Thanks,
Throw that out.
Thanks for not taking it away from me. I like
He had
that.
brain cancer years
I
ago.
thought I remember that too.
Jim Lampley. He's still.
I think he's dead too.
Well, how old would he be?
Jim Lampley's still alive. He was just on TV. Oh, my
How old is he?
Who was first that time? No,
He's been dead for over
it's
a
you.
decade.
It's you, Eric. Jim Lampy, yeah.
Who's Jim Lampy?
Yeah, hot put Gary Carter is dead.
Way to catch up.
Well, it doesn't make any difference. It's his birthday.
Hey, what is his birthday?
How old
Why
is
do I
he?
not?
He's still 57. He ain't getting any older.
You're up, Eric. Yeah.
Why do I not know who he is?
Jim Lampley.
He's an announcer.
He's the announcer. He used to
For-
do.
He's
what?
ABC.
He's a golf announcer for a while too.
Yeah, Jim
wasn't
Lampley
he?
was a
Oh,
big
okay,
Wild
okay,
World
yeah.
of Sports. He did it.
Yeah,
after,
did he do the not the
Olympics.
agony of
Huge Olympic-
right after the agony
Yeah,
of defeat
huge
thing?
Olympic
He's
guy, too.
73.
That's a good guess.
It's the wrong one.
74.
Oops.
This is a new bell.
Oh, you got him.
Get him a new bell.
Slippery sucker.
Surprised the run on his neck isn't ringing. So Sean doesn't lose him.
That's when I fall down.
I want him to be like the guy in Breaking Bad in the chair. Ding, 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 ding.
It's like an ankle
What are you
bracelet
doing
for him.
there?
All right, last one for 6 points.
Okay, Tim leads us off here.
All right.
Terry Porter.
Terry
Ooh,
Porter,
the pride of
University
Stevens Point.
Jinx. She was hot in Desperate Housewives. Oh, sorry. wrong Terry. Terry Porter, the... Oh, yeah.
Pride of Stevens Point. Trailblazers.
Dick Bennett was his coach.
Yeah.
He said Dick.
Didn't Bo Ryan coach there after?
No, Bo Ryan coached at Platteville.
Oh, Platteville. Yep.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Score.
3
Why didn't you not shoot
At
that?
least, yeah.
Get in there.
All right,
There we
so
go. We're on a run now. We got to run.
Porter was a rookie in 89. 21.
No taking your shoes off.
Doing math in my head doesn't work.
Ed's going to say that. I thought there'd be
Okay,
no
now
math.
he's writing notes. This is not fair.
He wants the
How's
6
it not
points.
Because,
Played against Jordan, right? On those Portland teams with
Right.
formula.
With what do you call it?
55.
Did he play for the Bucks?
Played
for a
Terry
minute?
Porter?
Did he play for the Bucks for
No,
a
that
minute?
was Terry Cummings.
What'd you say?
No,
55?
He said Cummings.
He played with the Bucks, I think.
I thought for a minute.
Porter? Yeah, he might have.
Yeah, he may have. What'd you
I
say?
said 55. I was wrong.
58.
61.
59.
60.
Shut the front door.
What are the final scores?
Scott has.
I beat Ed. That's all I
Gary
5.
Carter. Gary
Brett.
Carter.
I think Gary Carter should be thrown
Eric's
out.
got 4. Tim's got 2, and Ed's got 1.
Gary Carter killed the whole thing.
Oh, come on. Eric, you're dead to me.
Well, Gary Carter is.
Man, this segment is killing me.
Scott's just got his crown out and drew a ring on his finger.
Hey, Eric.
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Oh my God! You guys mentioned this, but did you guys? I don't know if you've seen the news in the last few weeks here.
I try to avoid it, but possibly.
Did you see Trump was indicted for giving a woman money to keep quiet after sex?
No.
Yeah. Why couldn't he be more like Alec Baldwin when he needs to shut up a woman?
Oh, that's
too bad. That's not good.
terrible.
You thought it was going to be political.
You're going to hell.
Yeah. Hell in a handbasket. Any other closing thoughts you got?
I have jokes.
I want to talk a little bit NBA, but
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I did have the standings here, yeah.
Yeah, I got them up too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a tight one. 4 games left
Talking about women's golf again.
for the Western Conference.
I don't recognize any of these holes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead,
Yeah,
Tim.
San Diego State's only about 9 or 11. God, fucking math.
They're going to hit a 3 here.
No, you won't shoot
That
it.
guy, oh, nice dribble. That guy's going to
There
shoot.
it is.
Pop a shot.
There you go.
Dude, you called it.
Pop a shot.
It's got to get closer. They're going to start calling penalties to slow the game. Oh my God! Go San Diego State!
Whoa, damn
both
it.
of you.
All 4 of you.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. NBA.
I don't know, but I'm
NBA.
thirsty for a glass of milk.
Man, I don't know. This game's getting close now.
We're going to talk about NBA for a second. Yeah, let's do it. If you want to join in.
Bring me one.
Bring me a water.
Oh my God! 6-point game.
Oh my God, we got a game.
We do have a game.
Let's
So
let's
anyway,
wrap this up so we
NBA,
can watch it.
Western Conference.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know
are
what you're
we
talking
making
about.
picks?
5 through 10 are 3-game separation, so it's going to go down to the wire. So one of the things I was going to bring up was how the Lakers are 14-7 since the trade deadline, number 1 in defense. So who wants to play them in the first round of the playoffs? Crickets, love it.
Who's I missed it.
The Lakers. Who wants to play the Lakers in the first round?
I'm not afraid of Lakers.
I'm not afraid. No Lakers. No.
No.
I'm not afraid of no Wolf.
What about the Warriors? They're getting.
I don't want to play them.
I don't want to play Warriors.
Wiggins are coming. It's coming back the next day or two.
And they're just built differently.
right.
I guess. Yeah.
So, Pelicans and Timberwolves are 8 and 9. The Thunder are 10. Really, the hottest team in the West right now is the Grizzlies at 8 and 2, who were left for dead about 3 weeks ago because, no pun intended, with Ja Morant.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play them.
I don't want to play them either.
So how many teams get
they
in?
They lost a big
10, but they have 4 teams do a play in.
Right.
4 teams. So the
top 6 are guaranteed playoffs.
so
7 through 10 play each other.
7 through 10, and
Yep.
it's a weird
Right.
Yeah.
little tournament. Okay.
Yeah, and then my Bulls, which right now they're in 10th spot, which I would rather not them make the playoffs at all, but that's just me. So the way that the seedings are ending up, the Knicks Cavaliers will probably be the best first round matchup either conference in my opinion. So, but Julius Randle is in a boot. It won't be.
It's hard to play in a boot.
It is hard to play in a boot.
I saw that. Yeah. He might Willis Reed it though. Our name.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think the best stat that I've heard and read was that with Luka and Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks are 4-11 since the NBA trade deadline.
Yeah, that who called it? I called that on this show. You guys, oh no, I said that was going to be a mess. Easter Sunday, I'm going to be at the Footprint Center watching the Clippers Suns play.
Ooh, nice. Say hi to Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Oh, another interesting stat about Kevin Durant: his last 25 games, he is 23-2.
His last 25 games, he's played 3.
The last 25 games that he played.
That's more like it.
Right, sorry, let me rephrase that.
The only guy missing from that game is probably going to be Paul George, I believe. And I don't know if he'll be back.
Yeah,
I'm going to start it.
We got to put it.
But that's,
I got to borrow a dollar.
My buddy, my same buddy who's San Diego State fan, he's a Clipper fan because he used to be San Diego.
Go ahead, keep talking. But does that mean you need to borrow $1?
I do.
Okay, I borrow $1 for Tim. You need
I only have $1,000 bills because of
Here,
inflation.
give me one.
I don't have anything.
They're
I
only
got
worth
$1.
$12,
Okay, I got you
but
guys.
yeah.
I'll go first.
What are we even doing? Are we picking NBA teams with a dollar?
Shake it a day.
So where are we going with it? Are we making predictions?
No,
for the,
we'll make
No,
the
not
playoff
yet.
start.
Yeah.
We're just talking interesting scenarios. Yeah, I mean, that whole Mavericks thing. I picked the Mavericks to be in the Western Conference Finals. I don't think that's happening. I think the three best. Tell me if I'm wrong, Tim. You seem to be a big NBA fan. I think the three best teams in the NBA are in the East. I think it's Bucks, Celtics, and Sixers.
I think it's Bucks, Celtics,
Nuggets.
and Memphis.
You think so? Memphis?
I like Memphis. Yeah.
And you're not a believer in Denver?
I'm not a disbeliever, but I just think I don't know. I don't think it could be, but I like Memphis just because they're with John Morant. I mean they're a different team.
With the way we look at the West, I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State is in the finals.
But also Memphis could be if John Morant didn't miss that time, they could be fighting for the number 1 seed right now.
Right.
They lost traction without him. Which whatever, number 2 seed is not
Nothing?
terrible. I mean, the Bucks
No
were
Yahtzee?
number 2 when they won it, or 3 when they won the championship.
Yeah, it's not.
So that's not a big deal.
I mean, I think the Suns could be there.
Yeah.
I don't think the Suns have the depth.
Yeah, that could hurt
They gave
them.
up a
And
lot.
you know that there's going to be a critical injury with those players.
Right. Plus, they
Probably
have guys,
in the midst of the playoffs, Durant or somebody's going to get hurt.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Yeah, I mean, what is he, 90?
No, 69.
He's
Supposed to ding
30.
it. Supposed
He's
to ding it.
38.
So ding it. That's 69.
Way too late, Willie. Oh, my God. That added up to like 13.
This is never going to happen.
Hey, back here.
Oh, he already went? I didn't know we were going this way.
Oh, bad luck.
Already, I got bad luck from Bradley.
You might be good though. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I think T.J. Warren's going to be the difference maker for the Suns come the playoffs.
T.J. Warren, yeah, he's been playing well.
Underrated pickup for them in that trade.
Is that the old Indianapolis
There's
guy?
just not enough depth there.
Pacers?
Yeah.
T.J. Warren's had some big playoffs games. And
Yeah.
I don't know. The Celtics look great. Obviously, they destroyed the Bucks the other night. I'm so glad the Bucks bounced back and beat the Sixers pretty good because I was going to just give up. I mean, it was such a brutal game. I'm like, they're actually finally on Hulu Live. I could watch them, and then it was a debacle. Some of it have been, that it was a back-to-backer. I mean, they played.
Yeah, but the Celtics always play the Bucks well.
Yeah. But then the Sixers do too, and so that's what it was. It was nice to watch them beat the Sixers.
The Bucks
pretty
can
good.
beat Celtics, but the Bucks don't match up well with the Celtics at times.
No, because of the wings, because of Jaylen Brown.
And if they get hot early like they did in that game, it's trouble.
But I think if the Bucks are 100% healthy across the board too, that's why they picked up the guys they did to help. Against the moves they made to play the Celtics.
Crowder's a playoff player.
Yeah, and he I don't think he played that game. He's been out, right? He might have been out that game.
He was out that game. He's back now.
And
though.
not that it would have.
He played against
the
the
30
Sixers.
points or whatever, but I'm just saying he's a different defender. Like we were talking he's PJ
Right.
Tucker with a shot. That's what I say he is. He's the same attitude, but he can shoot the ball.
Well, there's a lot of playoff experience now on that. I mean, on that team, like their whole bench really has got. I mean, obviously the guys that have been there for a while. You got Joe Ingles has playoff experience. Dragic, not that he's really getting in much, but if you need him in a critical moment, if guys are in foul trouble, I mean, there's a lot of playoff experience now. It's a more comfortable looking lineup than it has been ever. I think for the Bucks.
Ivan Dragic. Oh, wrong guy.
How's Myers Leonard? Is he beating time at all? He's Portland.
Yeah, he's at where?
He's with Milwaukee.
He's with Milwaukee. He had the 10-day contract. He was the anti-semi.
Yeah.
They're going to have to sign him for the rest.
Yeah, we saw him play the other day, remember?
Yeah, he played good.
Chase pointed him out.
He's solid, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a difference maker, but he's again,
I think he's
good
good
backup.
depth for them.
You
Yeah,
want,
but he won't play much in
you
the
want
playoffs,
strong
though.
depth. If the guys have to get in the game,
Yeah, he won't play in the. He won't be part of the rotation. I don't
yeah,
think,
as
though.
long as Thanasis doesn't get ejected,
We're going to travel.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He got fouled.
Yeah.
He went like 3 foot on that first
Unless
step.
he just slid out. I don't know.
It should be interesting, though. I mean, those first rounds of the NBA playoffs.
Yeah,
are
I mean,
kinda
this is the
rough to
deepest
watch.
the East has been in years. I mean,
The East is always a laugh.
right?
Yeah, well, that's
It was
It's always
Tides-
one or two. It's always been the opposite. Like
Yeah,
one or two
tides have
teams in the
turned.
East and like 8 teams from the West.
Yep,
so.
because Cleveland's good and
the Knicks.
Yeah, and Knicks are solid.
Yeah.
Even some of those teams that are fighting to get in are still good teams. The Bulls are still still a pretty good lineup, man. You got good players there.
Right.
It's kind of cool what Brooklyn's done.
Atlanta.
Nobody.
Atlanta's
Losing
one of
all
those teams
stars.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn too. Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta's going to be interesting next year once Quinn like gets his system in and figure out who he wants, who he doesn't want.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he should have waited for another job, but that's just me.
I think Trae Young might not be part of it.
I don't think he will be.
Yeah.
I think they're tired of him.
And I think Quinn Snyder's fine with that. I'll start with the guys I want to start
Right.
with. I mean, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, look
has
what he
the-
did for Donovan Mitchell. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
why would you not want to play for him if you're a guard?
Yeah, exactly.
And Dominique's been killing it.
Foxworthy?
So you got a couple jokes for going with?
I do.
Yep.
I do.
Tiger Woods.
What do you say to a hitchhiker with one leg?
Hop in.
Got it.
Ding him.
That's a horrible one.
What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
I don't know. Sleepy sister? I don't know.
A Roman Catholic.
A Roman cat.
Down by 8.
Did you guys hear about the guy
Nice
who
score
invented
here.
the knock-knock joke?
Who's there?
He won a Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize. I like that one.
I do like that one, yeah.
What do tofu and dildos have in common?
Both are meat substitutes.
Ah. Timmy's worked in a bar.
So I know
I got a couple.
a friend of mine, he was telling me back in the day when he was in college, he used to date some twins. And I said, how'd you tell them apart? He says,
Well-
that was really easy. He said, Amy used to have these purple nails, and she would really always wear, like she liked a purple nail polish. And then
Amy
David
did.
had a cock.
I love that joke. He told me that the other day.
I say we just leave it at that. I'm not telling any dad jokes tonight.
Great.
Let's watch basketball.
That wasn't really a dad joke, was it? I can't tell my kids.
No.
You can say,
Tell it to.
It's like the Pussy Willows.
What's your kid's name again? Logan.
Logan.
Tell
Hold on.
Logan.
Yeah, I'll text him.
Uncle Willie wanted to tell him a
Tell your
joke.
kid, do your show and tell tomorrow. Tell your class this joke. So closing thoughts. Let's do closing thoughts. Ed.
Oh, man. I got a couple here.
Besides Gary Carter is dead.
Yeah, we did
That's
find
what I
that out.
learned.
We need a fact checker. Where's Glenn with his computer? God.
He said. Go ahead.
My closing thought is I'm still waiting for any of that Build Back Better to arrive in America. Maybe it's being trafficked across the border and they ask us some fentanyl right now. Get it? I don't know.
I got it.
I wrote that on the toilet.
My closing thoughts are I hope San Diego State comes back and wins, and in a few days I'm going to be in 96-degree weather in Phoenix, Arizona. So
Love
be
it.
thinking about you guys.
Don't forget your ball powder.
Yeah, I was going to bring that and my balls.
You can get new stuff like at Walgreens. They got them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get some in Puerto Rico one time.
You shaved a little too tight or what?
Yeah, it was really dripping down there.
Yeah, that's all I
You
got.
got to leave something to absorb all that sweat.
Good luck to my 5 golfers that I picked in the Masters.
No.
Especially Will Zalatoris.
I love the wink.
You know what I'd love to see? I would love to see like the live golfers finish like 1 through 5. That would be awesome.
I want to see a fight, like a hockey fight.
Someone's gonna punch Patrick Reed.
They're doing a match play in 2024. I think that's a real thing.
they're really gonna
they're
do
trying.
it.
Yeah, they're trying to put that together. So like a Ryder Cup format, PGA versus Live. But I don't think the Live Tour is going to last. I really don't. But
So if it doesn't last, does everybody have to still pay that money
have to
back?
pay the money back. Hell yeah.
They made a fortune.
Yes, yeah. Or
Can you
or
imagine
a
reading
limb.
that contract and they go out of business to be like, what the fuck? Like,
If you go out of business, you have to pay me double.
Yeah. We should have read the fine print. Stupid lawyer.
That money's crazy.
I just read the hookers and blow, and I'm in.
It was all in
That's
Arabic.
part of
I
it.
couldn't read it.
That's part of it.
Nice.
The writing was pretty. Tim, any closing thoughts?
we were talking about NIL before. I forgot I had this article about the top 10 college football NIL earners. Anybody want to take a guess who's number one?
College football?
Yep. Hasn't played it down yet.
Is that quarterback from Miami?
No.
Oh, Manning.
Arch Manning.
Archie Manning.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
$3.7 million.
Wow.
Like he needs it.
I wonder
That's
who
good
helped
money.
him get that.
That'll help him buy his books.
Right. Caleb Williams, USC quarterback.
That's what I would
is
have
gonna be
said.
the number one pick next year. It's 2.6.
That's good money.
Travis Hunter, the Jackson State, now Colorado Buffaloes quarterback, is $1.7 million. Shador Sanders, Deion's son, is $1.5 million, and then Drake May from North Carolina is $1.5 million.
So how does that
Not
one
one
guy-
of those did they say a long snapper?
No.
But how did that guy, the quarterback, he was at Jackson State,
Yeah,
which is like a
Deion's son, Shador.
Is that where that one's from?
Yeah.
Sanders, yeah.
Then he went to Colorado. Okay, so he went with his dad.
Right.
But it seems weird that two different schools would be paying him.
He needs the money too.
You know what I mean?
Well, the NIL money might have came from Colorado now.
Right.
Some booster
Okay.
from Colorado
Yeah.
paid him. Yeah. And he's gonna be a Heisman.
That's weed money.
Might be a Heisman candidate actually. Could be.
You think so?
What's he play?
Like him
Was he a
lot.
defensive back also?
He's a
No, he's a
quarterback.
quarterback.
Oh, quarterback. Okay.
He's getting cannabis money now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Deion's
I
against
thought I
that
gave him
stuff.
No, this
Is he?
Deion runs a strict ship, man.
Yeah, he is pretty
Yeah.
strict. Yeah.
I've seen him on some shows where his wife sells like houses, and she's like a real estate tycoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's pretty funny on there actually,
He's always been funny.
but he's tough on the kids and stuff, you know, and he yells
He's
at
a
them.
disciplinarian. That's which is crazy. He's learned from his own doings, I guess.
Yeah. Willie.
what did I learn?
What did you learn? That's not what the question was, but closing
No,
thoughts.
what did I learn with closing thoughts? I'm going to miss you guys next week.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be here?
I
I'll
won't be here.
Neither
Me
am
and
I.
Willie
Where
will
you
be
going
here.
now? California.
Lucky motherfucker.
He's going to Arizona. He's going to California. Where are you going, Timmy?
Waukegan.
Ooh, I like
Ah,
Waukegan.
my-
Genesee?
Oh, they got good tacos.
I go to
I know
Quonset
what.
Hut for a pizza.
Is that good there?
Yeah.
You like Quonset?
I do like Quonset.
How about
Haven't had it.
how about that called
Paisanos?
Papazanos? I
In
recommend
Waukegan?
Winthrop Harbor.
No, it's a pizza place called
The one in Chicago?
I don't know what it's called. It's
I
not-
like their bombers
I know
better.
which
I like the anisette in the sausage for
Oh, okay.
for Kwanzaa.
And the
whatever.
it's the fennel.
The fennel.
Fennel, yep.
It's not Pequots.
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 Yeah. How's Pequots pizza?
Who's been there?
I've
you guys
never
like
been there.
Pequots?
I never had it. Have you, Tim?
I heard it's one of the best in the
Pequots
country.
Pequod's supposed to be really good.
Nick and Willie's is the other one in Chicago that's supposed to be one of the better. You been? Nick and Willie's?
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay. Good to know. Pequods, though? You've been?
No.
No,
Okay.
Pequods is, I think it stays open till like 5 in the morning or something.
Let's go.
And they deliver.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's send, it's a long delivery, but we got a whole bunch of Shake-A-Day money here.
Can I have one more closing thought?
Yeah.
Why not?
So what we talked about earlier about is this bad, blah, 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 blue bloods. That's a blue blood that's going to win the national. I mean, it,
UConn.
it seems like a few times this has happened, and it's been like a UConn as a 6 seed or
I
Kentucky.
think they've
as
won 5 since 95.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've
Blue
won
blood.
they've won all their I think it's 99.
99.
I think
You're
they've
right,
won
99,
all their championships has been 99 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will be 5 or 6.
Right.
5.
This will be 5,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if they win. I'm gonna close it out. Hey, Jace, you want to give us? I know Jace.
Yeah.
Want to give us a
Jace
Cub
is
story?
here?
Yeah.
Jace, give us one of your Cub stories. You got a quick one to give us.
It's like somebody. It's
Tim,
like
you don't-
Pulp
you don't mind
Fiction.
if he jumps on your mic for a
It's
second.
like Pulp Fiction, but the gimp's sleeping.
He might lick it. I don't know.
Bring out
That
the
is
gimp.
Get into the
He was
mic.
good at that.
But the gimp's sleeping.
Well, so one of the best stories I've heard so far is all the year-round guys, part of the grounds crew, they got brought to Game 7 of the World Series in Cleveland. And the guy who runs the scoreboard...
Don't use their names.
Didn't.
Okay. Saying, don't say their names.
He's super cool, dude. He's always super funny. Oh. By like the 7th inning, he said he was just shit-faced, laying down in the concourse. And somebody comes out, grabs him, and says, about to win the World Series. After the rain delay, runs out to him. Runs out, then there's another guy up there that he does the balls and strikes on it. And they won it. Guy jumps into his arms, and then they all went to the after party after. And then he passed out on the airplane after, on the way home. And they woke him up and said, yeah, you got to go to Wrigley now and put the W flag up. Doesn't even remember climbing up into because it's all old-fashioned. Still, you're still climbing up a ladder, going inside of it.
So did you get to go in the scoreboard?
We set it up for opening day.
Oh, cool.
How long before you get to that point?
Probably, I could probably be doing it next month. Probably be up there. It's pretty simple.
You better start building your tolerance.
So opening day, what did you get to do in the scoreboard?
Not on opening day. We on the Monday before we put all the matchups up and the pitcher numbers and stuff.
And the championship flag.
I put the flag. Those come down every day. All the flags come down in the stadium every day. We took them all out though, and we I put them up on opening day and Saturday.
So what's a typical day? What time do you show up and what time do you leave?
Like our 3 to 7 shifts are on the off days, and we start so late because we have to wait to put the tarp on, and we can't do it till the sun goes down.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'll burn the grass.
Yep.
Yeah.
And obviously, once the summer goes on, we won't be leaving until around 9:30.
Well, Chicago's a safe city at night, so you'll be fine.
I can park in the Camry lot right down the road, so it's okay. But for the games, I get there about an hour and a half, 2 hours before, kind of just hang out and do stuff around that if they need help with anything, the year-round guys, because they got to get there at 7 every day. But otherwise, I sort of just get paid to sit around.
So what do you get to? You don't get to do home plate. That's like for the
specialized
guys.
Those are like old guys. Like I'll rake around it and stuff. And
you were on the whole plate on opening day though a little bit, weren't you? You said.
Yeah, I was raking around. I was just raking around it and stuff, and I was helping them bring clay out and stuff for it. So stuff like that, little stuff. Helped carry the thing for the lines because it's all spray paint. None of it's chalk.
Oh, okay.
It is all spray
Even
paint.
on the dirt, it's spray paint?
It's all spray paint.
I thought they used to tap that thing.
They got rid of it a few years ago because it was too much of a mess. So it's all spray paint. That thing it's just a stencil. And then it's spray paint and then water over it.
Oh, because it mats it down.
Yep. And then after the game, like a lot of people a lot of stadiums actually scoop up the lines, but everything gets dragged in and raked. Like the last 2
Is it going to change the color of the dirt after a while? Having all that white?
Because it's conditioner.
Okay.
So it's just it sits down on top of the conditioner because it's about an inch of conditioner that's down.
You get
on
to
top
paint
of
the bases yet or anything?
Nope, none of the bases are painted. They're brand new every day, every game.
New bases, and then what they do? Sell the other ones?
Yeah. Well, so it's.
Could you grab some?
2 sets of bases for each game. They replace them in the 5th inning every day, because the first half bases go to auction.
Oh my god!
They'll sell them and whatever.
Talk about privilege.
Jeez. The first base bag.
Stepping on bags that have never been stepped on before, especially the Cubs side, because they hardly get any hits.
Can you get them? Can you bring them?
No, I don't know what they do with them. I think they all I know the first base bag from the first half of opening day went to Bryce Turing. He got to take it home because it was his first MLB hit he had that day. And then the second game, Joey Weimer took home second base.
Why are they giving them to Brewers players?
Their first career hits.
That's bullshit, though. Get your own hits in your own stadium.
He had a grand slam today, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for the input.
Well, the best part about it is, though, we all get rings if we win the World Series. So
okay, good luck with that.
Hold your breath.
I'll be there for a few years.
It was 100. It was 108 years.
You might want to practice on raking around home plate for a couple more years before you think about that.
Well, that's the old guy who does the balls and strikes on the board. He was there for 35 years before they won.
Yeah, Yosh Kawano was there for 107. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Go
anyway,
Cubs.
Yeah. So anyway, everybody closing thoughts. Everybody said something, right?
Yep, sure did.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll be closed up next week.
Boo.
So didn't we just have our anniversary?
Yeah, it would have been St. Patrick's Day weekend. Would have been our 3-year anniversary.
3 years. Wow.
3 years of doing the podcast.
You'd never think about when we started this. It was before riots in Kenosha. It was before COVID.
It was during COVID, wasn't it?
you know,
Everybody knows where they were when the riot started.
We were here.
We were in the basement.
We were right here. We were over there in the other.
I mean, think
tight
about
area.
this.
Yeah.
We didn't know a world where the dollar bill was crashing or gas prices were going to go off the charts again, and I
used to get through the grocery store under $500.
Back then, our president was in the Oval Office and not in jail.
So,
Our president knew his name.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, so like Eric, I'll be heading out to California this next week. So we'll be back in 2 weeks from tonight. We'll talk about our Masters pick. We can talk. We'll talk about UConn winning a national championship. That's happening right now.
Looks like it's
And we've got
and covering their spread. Another big blowout win. If they keep
It
this
averaged
up,
like 25 points.
Yeah, I think their closest game was 13 points or 14.
Wow.
So that's an incredible run that this team has made.
And
for a 4 seed too, it's pretty impressive.
I need 6 and 5 for $2,000.
Ooh, I don't know. Numbers go mine up when we're done. I got my thing going. So
6 and 5.
2 and 2 and 1 and 6.
Which way? It doesn't matter.
6-5 for the 6 for the winner, 5 for the loser.
Ooh,
you got a
2
shot.
free throws and 2 threes.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 for the winner.
Yeah.
A 3.
You ain't gonna get a 3, but you're gonna get a free throw here, and you'll probably get a missed one right after this.
Yeah. So anyway, once again, we are the Basement Bunch podcast. For Eric, Ed, Tim, and Willie, and Jace, thanks for stopping by. I am Scott. You guys have a great Easter.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Like give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.